Okay, guys, it's 10 a.m. I'm a little early, but that's okay. You know, a morning show doesn't exactly have to start exactly at 10 o'clock, but it is exactly 10 a.m. My watch is 2 minutes slow, so it's 10 a.m. according to my Mac. So good morning, everybody. Of course, I had an early morning show this morning because didn't have much else to do. So I figured I woke up early and had a 5 a.m. show, which worked out great for the UK audience because they would be their 10 a.m. show. I figured, well, you could always have another 10 a.m. show, right? So here we are. So, 10 a.m. show. So, let's see, how did it do? Well, to be honest with you, the show did pretty good for what it is. We had 49 views as of today. We had 10 likes, 2 comments, and so that was pretty good because that was pretty much what I was aiming for. And we played a little bit of World of Warcraft as well, and that was fun. That was kind of cool. Oh, yeah, definitely was cool. But for some reason, I'm not getting closed captions. Hey, where's my closed captions? There we go. Thank you. Anyway, so don't really need closed captions for me, but it does help because the closed captions, as long as they can understand me, then there's less likely problem that you will understand me. And I'll be honest, don't always do well with that. Okay? See, there's somebody trying to do their phony baloney again. We didn't have this problem this morning. Now, a morning show went fine. We absolutely had no problem with anybody trying to sabotage the show. It was green all the way through. So that proves to me, without a doubt. How you doing, Deborah, please? Hi, Steve. Good morning, Michelle and Lummy. The morning show earlier today went fine. There was nobody messing around with my data rate. Now, somebody out there is messing up with my data rate. You, whoever you are, knock it off. You know who you are. Whoever you are, knock it off. Because otherwise, I'm going to have a morning show every time at 5 in the morning, and you're not going to be awake to bother me. Just kidding. No, of course not. That would never work out for the American audience. The American audience would be pissed. I have to get up 4 in the morning to watch the show. I'm still asleep. I know. I'm glad you came, Sky State. I saw you there. No, in this case it's not. It's just somebody out there just being an asshole. They always are. So Christine was there, Scottish Day was there, Mr. Happy, I saw you. Johnny, good morning to you. I know this is your first. You weren't on at 5 in the morning. You were probably just getting up to get ready to do your shift. Thanks. Yeah. I feel better than yesterday, or than I did Saturday. So let me explain something about what I covered in the morning show for those of you who did not see it. Or if you did see it, then it's going to be old news, okay? The girl Anique said is, it's not his fault that Jimmy did this. It's really something Jimmy has to fix. And I agreed with her 100%. I said, you're right. It's not his fault. I absolutely agree with you. Because Jimmy, the landlord, came up with this deal. But you know what? The deal I think he should have said to me is, okay, look, now, since you're paying me $800 a month anyway, why don't I pay your electric bill so at least that you and Dad don't feel like you're getting screwed? That would have been fine. So you would transfer the electric to his name, boom, 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 pay him the $800 a month, same agreement with Ed, electric is included in the rent, heat and water included in the rent, problem solved, boom, alright? I bought a new phone. I might be buying a new phone too. Not right now, but maybe in a few months, because the battery in this phone is definitely kaput. Alright, as good as phone this is, the battery is kaput. If you don't have this Mophie juice pack on the back, your phone would be dead in half an hour. So, it's an iPhone 8. I wanted the iPhone 8, that's why I bought a second hand, because the fact is it doesn't have the dreaded notch. Anybody who ever uses an Apple phone knows about the notch. Now, fortunately, the newer Apple phones, they're working on a new phone that doesn't have a notch. A couple Android phones have already come up with a solution to part of the problem. But there's one problem I never understood. Where do you put the headphone, where do you put the earpiece speaker? Because remember, on the phone with a notch, the camera and the light sensor are right here. This is some of the parts in the notch, right? And then so it goes pretty much from here all the way down, and there's no home button. Okay? Well, unfortunately enough, the phones that don't have a speaker, like Ed's, doesn't have a notch. But I'm not sure where the speaker is either. Alright? I suspect the speaker is probably partially disguised in the glass or something. Well, I was just in the bathroom myself, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. I just, so we only got one like so far today? Come on, put some more likes up there. You can do it. You can do it. I don't understand how they fold. It seems like it's a gimmick in one sense, because what it is that, how do you fold it? I mean, part of it's glass, right? Part of it's got to be plastic with the hinges, because I remember when the Motorola Razr V3 came out, which is not a smartphone. Well, at least that was pretty simple to understand. There was a little flux cable in the back that connected the keypad to the screen, which also contained the circuits for the antenna and the GPS sensor and maybe the speaker in the back of the phone. And my speaker, my phone, unfortunately, my old Motorola Razr broke. But that didn't break because of the phone, but it broke another phone I had, which was the Altel Nokia, was it 6551? CDMA phone. Broke at the hinge. And because I didn't have the USB cable for it, I couldn't get the data off the phone, which means all my contacts were like gone because they weren't on a SIM card. They were just stored inside the phone because it was CDMA. I bought a 20 million pound lottery ticket. If I win, I'll pay you pizza. Isn't it going to be kind of hard to ship pizza across the ocean? And pack in dry ice? How you doing, Gothic Drink Combos? What do you want on your pizza, Rosie? You mean Michelle? Probably sausage, pepperoni, and extra cheese. Let's see. That's something for the future. So right now, we got some troll going out of his way to try to sabotage the show, and he's not going to succeed. No, I don't order from Domino's. We don't even have a Domino's in Winston. We have a Noli's in Winston. We have ABC Pizza, but they don't deliver. We have Slice. We have Grubhub. ABC Pizza is not part of any of them. DoorDash. So, yeah. Oh, what do you mean by your suit change? You've been wearing the same outfit for days or something? Yeah. Alright, so let's get some of the Gmail links up so we can get Andrew on. Maybe even Scottish Dave. Oh yeah, it's gonna be that this week. For at least one day anyway. Yeah. It's gonna be hot. For one day, really hot. And tomorrow's gonna be a high of 31. Today is gonna be a high of 26. I would like to be pleasantly surprised. Whoops! What did I do? Oh. Okay, wait a minute. Close that window. I can't believe we did that. Oh, jeez. Alright. I clicked on one of my own links. I was going to copy the link here. So, where is it? Okay. Well, I paste the normal donation links anyway. And I also sent a few reach out text messages to former patrons, asking them if they'd like to consider the rain. Oh, we just had some rain here. It's not raining great at this minute. I don't think. It was raining earlier this morning, though. Let's see. Gmeet. Copy that link. Copy that. So this morning, I put on the oh yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely heat indexes. Just when this got really hot, this top actually stuck to my body. This dress stuck to my body, like you wouldn't believe. Um, but seriously, I want to try to. Unless you talk about the west coast of California, because right now they got several major wildfires burning. So far as the news said, 2 dead. Over 51,000 acres roasted. 3 fires. One had been started by lightning and dried tinder. They said there are some rainstorms and thunderstorms expected, but they don't really say, like, how you doing, Krista? They don't really know if they're going to be able to get this in control because these 3 fires are, like, totally out of whack. Man, they're, like, burning fast. As you know, that the West Coast has been a tinderbox. Pulling up one example from Modesto, California, for example, which is just one of the areas I have in here. I took it out of here, okay, because that's was somebody else's address anyway. But I can tell you, right now the humidity is 81% in my area. It's 22 degrees Celsius. Expected the high is 26. Today, Tuesday will be a high of 21. Wednesday will be a high of 30. And Thursday, which is the one they're talking about, 40% chance of thunderstorms, a high of 35. Friday, not much better. 60% chance of thunderstorms, a high of 30. Saturday, 40% chance of thunderstorms, high 28. Sunday, 31, 80, a 50% chance of thunderstorms. So there's a lot of unsettled weather coming in because of the storm systems. That's good. Yeah, mostly it was just kind of getting reacquainted with the game. I still gotta go through about 11 more characters. I got a lot of ults on WoW and retail and classic, and I got a European server WoW account. I have to get onto the European side of things as well. But that's a free to play for up to level 20, and then it becomes you gotta pay to play further. And she's ready to come on. Let's get him on here. Good morning. How you doing?
And Michelle, how you doing yourself?
I'm doing right.
Oh, Michelle, this heat is crazy.
What's crazy?
The heat is crazy.
Oh yeah, it's hot.
And next week they're saying it's going to possibly hit again 40 degrees down in England.
Ugh. Oh, we never quite got close to 40. We have had some parts of the United States, like Phoenix and Flagstaff, got close to 40. In fact, I think they went over 40.
I was talking to my cousin. She's down in Madrid just now, and they're talking about it could hit nearly 48, 49.
Whoa.
You know?
That's really, really not good, because you're talking about something that's way above the human body temperature. And so they don't have air conditioning down there.
A couple of more weeks, so she's dreading it. but there's just no rainfall. We haven't had a single drop. I don't know. I know Dave was talking about it's cooler, but the west coast of Scotland, that's what I was meaning before. They tend to get the rain coming from the east from the jet stream. So
Right.
once it hits the mountains in the middle of Scotland, that dissipates.
Right.
So you
I think
get
his systems come.
completely dry. It's completely dry here. We have had no
Right.
rain
In
apart
other
from
words, his
one day.
systems, I believe, comes from the Americas.
Yep, that's right.
As it comes across the Atlantic Ocean. And you guys must have some kind of mountains between you guys that's kind of blocking.
It's the Highlands that does it. It's the Highlands in the middle
So that's what
that do it.
The Highlands,
So,
exactly.
but if the weather comes in from the east in the winter time, it's like -20 time, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, bring it on, because this is too much. This is too much.
Yeah. Oh, Scott, Marissa says, Michelle, is there any Hispanics in Winston? Yes, there are some.
I'm a Hispanic.
There are some Hispanic families in Winston.
Well, technically.
A lot of them, however, live in Torrington, but there are some that do live in Winston. Yes, there is.
Oh, Skunk, how you doing? Krista, how you doing? Mr. Happy, Schmeckel, it's always good to see you.
Well, 104
Dave,
degrees
always good to see
Fahrenheit
you as
is
well.
40 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're saying about next week. It's going to get hitting that again down in England and stuff like that. And
Do you think about going down to your local home improvement store and picking up an air conditioner?
if we had one, yes, I would gladly do it.
You don't have the equivalent of a Lowe's or Home Depot in the UK? Really?
Yeah, we have things like Home Depot. We have things like BM, a shop called BM. We also have a shop called Pound Stretcher. I had to remember the name there. And they do have fans, but Michelle, these things last for about a day, 2 days, you know, because you're going to need them on this time of year all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is at least if you have the air conditioner on hand, at least you're better prepared than most of your colleagues.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, it's nice at work because you've got the air conditioning, but the problem is it's malfunctioning again. So if it's on for too long, ice particles start to drop. So when a customer's at the desk and all they're hearing is, I'm laughing again because it happened this morning, and he's looking about thinking, "What the heck's that?" And I'm like thinking to myself, "I know exactly what it is, but it's fine. It's just the air conditioning having a little bit of a malfunction." But they must see it. They must see it.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, so you're saying
Skunk, I do skunk.
You're saying
Sorry,
some of the AC at work is not working right now.
It's working, but it works to a degree. It will work for a length of time, and eventually, if you've got it on for too long a time, it starts to crystallize. For some
Sounds
odd
like you need to
reason,
get an
moisture gets into it or
tech in there
something.
to check it, make sure that there's nothing blocking up or clogging the coils, and maybe even check the refrigerant levels.
I have no idea even how to do it.
I know that's not your
Marisa,
job anyway. As I said, an
Yeah.
HVAC tech. I'm sure your boss could pay for that. The company.
Well, she should, because we've told her enough times about it, and she's just like, "No, it's fine. It'll soon be September. It'll soon be October. You won't need the air conditioning on."
Yeah, well, trust
that's
me,
not the point.
when you're sweating and the sweat is coming out of your pores, it seems like autumn. It just seems like it seems like thousands of years away, right? Yeah.
And I'm not cleaning no filters. That's for sure.
No, if the thing's on the roof anyway, it'd probably like I said, it'd be up to the HVAC tech to do it. You're not.
Dave, if you work in an office in a full suit and tie, and it's 28 degrees outside, you do need that.
Oh yeah.
Marisa, why would I do that?
Especially if you're wearing cotton, you're gonna be sweaty. Your clothes are gonna smell like you just stepped out of a gym.
Yeah, Marisa asked me a strange question there, Michelle. She said, "Do I ever go to the beach to pick up guys? Why would I pick up guys? I'm not into guys."
Excuse me?
Right.
Okay. Do you ever go to the beach to pick up guys? Oh, that's what she was asking. Just the way you said that came out kind of strange.
I might as well. I mean, I get nothing else
Paul's
lately,
here.
you know.
Yeah.
And I'm joking
Go ahead,
on that
Paul.
one too. Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Bonjour, Francois. This is Lonnie. I'm trying to get some coffee into Paul. He's still sleeping. Hi, Michelle.
Excuse me, Pablo. Well, no, it's Spanish, isn't it? So.
No, it's like bonjour means hello in French. Francois, did you already forget your language?
I did.
Bonjour, bonjour. I'm gonna go get Paul. I'll be right back, guys.
I like his new
I'm sure,
voice.
like I said, guys, I said, air conditioning may be available for window units. Might be available.
Oh,
like
what the fuck? Where'd you guys come from? Hey, what's going on?
Hey, he's this new person here.
Hey, Michelle, Andrew, how's it going? I don't know.
Talking about weather right now, today in Connecticut is going to be a nice, moderate 26 degrees Celsius.
Good.
How are you doing?
Not too bad. No complaints. It's just
But by Thursday, it's going to be back to 35
ago. But yeah, I'm doing great.
Get yourself coffee and get yourself energized, you know.
Yeah.
Although you sound energized anyway, so I think you're fine.
Yeah. I'm giving him some of my energy.
Well, I did a 5 a.m. show, which is 10 a.m. your time.
Oh wow! When did you do that? Today, Michelle?
Well, I didn't feel tired, so I just get up. I said, "Screw it."
Oh wow!
And it was good because we didn't have the disco ball piss going on here. It was just basically straight green all the way through.
Michelle, I noticed when I was on my phone, like I'm at work, I took a cigarette break outside, and I noticed you were online quite early.
Yeah. I was on very early this morning. It was at 10 a.m. your time, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't say anything because I had to be back.
And you probably didn't even see any drop frames or lag. It was a straight through good.
Okay.
So somebody's doing it on this show. I got my hunches, but I'm not absolutely sure.
1st of August, Andrew, getting ready for your trip to America.
I'm getting ready for that and my birthday this month.
When's your birthday?
28th of August. I'll be 39. I was going to say 29. I wish.
I thought yours was back in like February, March. Okay.
No, we talked about this last time.
Okay, so your birthday's coming up. So, okay, very good.
Yeah, I'll be 39 on August 28th, and then that's the day I actually leave, which is going to be quite a crap birthday. So I'm sure I'll celebrate it somehow.
Do you know what day that falls on this year?
You know something? I actually don't.
The 29th. Let's do a quick minute. You said it's the 28th, so that would literally be like 4 weeks from today.
Yeah,
it's Sunday. It looks like it's a Sunday.
The 20th is my birthday. Yeah, it makes sense.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, well.
29th falls on a Monday.
Right.
Yeah, birthday's on the Sunday.
I'll try and remember that, Andrew, and wish you a happy birthday. For sure.
I shall be 39 years old. Just one more year from 40.
Yep.
Today is actually midsummer.
I'm scared.
Nah, just another year, man.
Today we have the SPAT of Luganash. It is midsummer.
I find at about age 30 is when my body started changing. I started getting allergies that I never had before.
The people start going crazy.
Eyesight starts getting worse. Just stuff like that. Yeah, I'd say at 30 is the one you got to look out for. 40 is just another year, but yeah, I'd say 30 is the year, the memorable year.
Didn't they always say that like 40 was the new 30 and now it's like 50 is the new 40 and they always change it. It's always
30 is when my weight started exploding. Actually by 40 I was really starting to get voluptuous. Yeah. rotund. Around 30-ish, 40 was when I started putting on weight really fast. I already was fat, but now I was super fat.
So I know I'm the same age as you, Paul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I turned 30. Well, yeah, I just turned actually 38 in April. So you're older, but
okay,
just around the same age. Yeah.
Oh right. Oh, no. Oh my God. Okay, so I am older.
I thought that's why I thought your birthday wasn't earlier this year. I thought we were the same age as well. Like I said.
No, I was born in 1983.
Gotcha. I'm in 84. Gotcha.
Oh, right. Okay.
But yeah.
I was born in 1968.
Hey Michelle, I got a question. I keep forgetting to ask you, Michelle. What high school did you go
Right,
to?
Dav.
What high school?
What high school did you go to, Michelle?
It's a Gilbert School.
The Gilbert School. You graduated what? 82?
Yeah, 1987.
Which one?
1987.
Oh, okay. Gilbert High School, 87. And you guys were the Yellow Jackets, right?
Yeah, I graduated
mention
with
those things to me.
diploma.
They're everywhere just now, those Yellow Jackets, and I mean everywhere.
And then I graduated from community college around 1994.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
What did you do at college, Michelle?
What's that?
I'm saying, what did you study?
I went to two different colleges. I went to community college right down the street from me, and I also went to the University of Connecticut Stores.
Andrew was asking what you studied at community college.
Yeah, I was just, what did you study there?
So,
Andrew's asking what you studied at college. What did you study?
I majored in business, and I majored in computer programming.
That makes sense, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
The business part is the most boring part.
Yeah.
I did all that, and
yeah, I had to do the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I find business can be kind of fun, actually. Because if you think about
no, it's not, Michelle.
Not
it's
a fan.
really not.
Economics.
I took business management, I took marketing, I took, accounting. I didn't mind accounting.
Well.
It's basically regular arithmetic calculations, standard maths, nothing special, really.
Bunch of numbers. Fun fact, Michelle, I was an accountant for 3 years.
Okay.
3 years, yeah.
Paul, are you joking me?
It's what I used to do. No, not at all. That's what I used to do. I did it from about 2011 to 2014.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It wasn't for, it was like Michelle said, though, it's just literally just a bunch of numbers, and you just got to keep track of things and in order.
I'm gonna admit this right now. I am crap at numbers. When I'm asked to do the banking at the end of the night or say at the start in the morning, I get frustrated, and I'm like, how can people do this so easily? Because I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Everyone
here's
has
the
their
secret,
strong
Andrew.
suit,
I'm also good at doing mathematics in my head, too. I'm talking about regular arithmetic calculations.
I can't do it. I can, but it takes me.
Well, maybe that's why you
longer
originally
than
hired me as a cashier at your store in France. It's because you, at the time, needed somebody that was good with math. Because you seem to have a problem with doing the numbers, even doing the books then.
Yeah.
And
Okay, well,
keeping up with all the cash
and
sales.
myself have very similar values. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do it, but computers and things make it a lot easier.
Yeah. You seem to be good at talking to the customers, but you seem to, when it came to adding and subtracting and doing all the, sales numbers,
it's not just that, Michelle. It's like matching. Say, for example, you get like a heap of bookings for one day, and you have to match all the. Say, for example, they pay in advance, and you've got to match it with the accountant, and I'm like, oh no, why do I have to be on here? Can somebody else not do this? And if you're on your own, you've got to do it, and you've got to make sure it's done by a certain time.
All right, Michelle. We're gonna see how good your calculations are.
I know, I saw that.
We're gonna take a quick test here, Michelle. Michelle, 93 plus 45. Go.
93.45 is 128.
No, 138.
Oh, close.
Sorry.
You're right.
I promise I'm not going to go nothing, but I can't do stuff like that. I have to use a calculator, either that or the computer or something.
Yeah, well, we all have our strong suits, Andrew. Like I tended to fluctuate towards math and science, but I hated English. I hated English class. You know.
See, I liked English, to be honest.
Right. See,
I liked stories.
So you were probably a good writer, maybe.
Yeah, I ended up with the wrong profession.
Yeah, you know, people tend to, history. We have historians. Everyone just tends to, fluctuate to a different subject. So yeah, you may not be good at math, but you're probably amazing at writing or something like that.
But you get used to a certain way.
Hey,
of
I was
doing
pretty
things,
close.
and it
Okay, I
works.
just was like 10.
Yeah,
10
only
minutes
10 off,
out.
Michelle. Not bad. Not bad. You want to do another quick one? You want another fast one?
Go ahead.
All right, let's do it.
John.
135 times 2 minus 40.
135 times 2, we're going to break it down into parts, okay? 135 times 2 is, that's 0 carried to 1. Then you got 2 times 6, and that's...
No, you're doing it complicated,
man.
Michelle. It's only times 2. 135 times 2, very quickly, is 270. If you do 135 times 2,
that's right.
270.
Yeah.
That's
minus 40.
I was getting to that. Michelle's getting
All
to
right,
that.
you said you can do quick math, though. That's
Now
not very
subtract
quick.
40 is 230.
All right, there you go. 230. Very good.
Now, Michelle,
Remember
you
the
are a
rules
legend,
of
'cause I could
calculations.
not do it
Eliminate
like
my
that.
dear Aunt Sally. Or actually, please eliminate my dear Aunt Sally. Which means parentheses first, exploitation second, multiply next, division, add is addition, then followed by subtraction. That's the order of processing.
Fair enough.
And, of course, exploitation.
Francois, what kind of shop did you have? What kind of goods did you sell back in France?
Well, I've forgotten. I didn't know what we actually sold.
You sold souvenirs and trinkets.
He sold silver. Oh, okay. So he's like a swindler to the tourists.
Yeah, he mostly we're doing a tourist
Hey,
trade
I'm
before
up
World
for
War
that,
II
Michelle.
started.
Anytime, swindling anyone.
All right.
Get in the
He also did a little
Swindling
painting
the
on the side, too.
Oh, he's a painter as well. Did he ever
I'm
paint?
so tired.
Michelle, did Francois ever paint you nude?
Well, what he would sometimes do is he'd take advantage, take pictures of people, then he would paint from the pictures. But then, because it was faster, because he could do it on, in his leisure, and then he would have the painting ready for the customer the next day. And remember,
So
they
he was
didn't really have a lot of color film back then, so we had to do a lot of the stuff in black and white.
So Francois was basically a tracer. He'd get the picture and trace it and just color it in.
Oh, no, not a tracer. He was
Swindler.
Pretty much.
He was
yeah.
painting in oils, but he actually would use the photographs to basically make it
But
easy
Michelle,
enough
why
for
can't I
him
do
to...
this now? Why can't I do things like this now? Why am I stuck behind a desk for the rest of my life?
And why is Andrew not an artist? Why did that not carry over?
Oh, who knows? Maybe he chose not to be an artist in this life. But maybe
He chose
he has
his
some
life,
other
Andrew.
skills that he's inherited this life that's going to be part of his life contract or soul contract in the next life.
What would your dream job be, Andrew, if you could have any job that you would like to have?
Oh, wow. Do you know what it would be? It would be an airline pilot.
I want to be a pilot.
An airline pilot.
Okay.
Gee, that
Definitely.
requires maths.
Yeah, but I would be in the third life, so maybe the mathematics would have came in by this.
Yeah.
You know? But I'd love to do that.
So was that like something you wanted to do as a kid, or?
Yes, it was, and it always has been something of
I
been
have to
into.
admit, of the modern jobs, I would do. I probably wouldn't mind driving a lorry.
Who's Lori? You want to drive Lori around? Who's Lori, Michelle?
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
Who's
Like
that?
American
No,
Truck
Truck
Simulator for
Michelle.
real, but hopefully not killing anybody in the process.
Who's Lori, Michelle? Why do you want to drive her around?
I don't know. I just kind of like. I just
You don't
kind
know
of
who
like
she
the
is?
open road a little bit. It's like.
Okay.
No, I get that though. I mean, it must be nice to actually travel around the country and stuff like that and see different places. And
Right.
And you can take breaks and things like that, and maybe take a couple of hours out to see these places, and
You gotta bring your
then
chair.
get back into the work and go back to somewhere else or wherever you have to go. As long as it's not just one place to another. I mean, that would be quite boring. And I know that does happen. In
All right,
certain
we got
jobs.
some quick math here. 153 times 2, which would be 306. Wait, what? 133. Oh, wait, what?
Well, Dave
Oh,
said
wait,
it's
never mind. I was
370.
reading that wrong.
Yes.
Sorry. I was
153
skimming
times
through
2 is
chat.
306.
Never mind. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool to travel, opposed to just doing like local runs all the time. You get to see the country or, wherever you're delivering to.
Definitely.
Well, no, it's true. If you're a fleet driver, you really don't see much, except your regular route. But if you're an independent trucker, you could theoretically travel from place to place doing jobs for different companies. Right now, there's not much in it for the independent trucker at this point because the price of fuel has gotten so bad. But
Still gonna get higher, Michelle. Trust me, by October it's gonna be insane.
it already is getting to be
The
insane
next
because
fiscal thing
according
comes
to
in.
Epic Economists, I said this on my channel and everybody thought I was seriously talking about right now. They say that for the United States, you can expect your utility bills to double.
Yep.
Okay.
That's because they're pushing solar panels, Michelle. They're trying to push solar panels. That's why the gas prices are high, because
Well,
they want to
that's
sell
fine
electric
if you happen to
All
live in a
this
house where
green
you can put
energy
solar
crap,
panels on your
you know.
roof. But if you live in an
Yeah.
apartment, you're screwed. All right, that's a
That's why
reality.
there's so many mass shootings, because they want to take our guns. There's just an agenda behind all it, That's why they tell you. That's why they're letting you know that your electronic bills are going to be going up. I mean, they're pushing all this bullshit,
At the end of the day, Michelle, there's no way green energy
For
can sustain
Michelle.
the world. It's impossible. It's impossible.
That's
Francois,
actually
someone
an
in chat
interesting
says,
question, Andrew. Have you ever tried doing any kind of drawing for fun? Pencils, charcoals.
Yes, and they usually turn out terrible because I cannot draw. I have no artistic nature in my body whatsoever.
As you're sitting here looking at Michelle, would you be able to do a portrait of Michelle?
Maybe as Francois, but
can you summon? Excuse me. Can you summon the inner Francois inside of you and try and do a portrait
my
of
drawing
Michelle?
skills
I might need an exorcism.
They're not my strongest suit. I did comic strips. That was where I did work on my skills.
Sorry, Dab.
A little bit like Jennifer J does. They're not quite as accentuated like Jennifer's are. But if you look at from the Harpy's Dust comic strips, you would see that there's a lot of work that goes into drawing the comic strips.
I would love to be able to be somebody that could really enjoy their stuff, enjoy their craft, enjoy their job, and like say for example, somebody like an artist, even though we joke about Francois, which didn't, but it would be amazing to actually enjoy what you're doing and making money from it. When you go to work and you hate your job, it's terrible. It's depressing, and you can't wait to get away from there. And that's not what I want in life. And I think that's the majority of cases.
Well, I think for you,
for the main,
I don't think being an airplane pilot would necessarily be a good choice because you already said you're terrible at maths. So how are you going to be an airline pilot if you can't do maths? You have to calculate your routes. You have to calculate.
No, it's all GPS today. What do you mean? You don't even have to do that anymore. It's all GPS, Michelle.
It doesn't matter.
He's not talking about being one in France in the 1980s or in the 1800s. He's talking about being one today. It's all GPS,
And my co-pilot would be doing that.
He's having his feet up, playing his Game Boy, flying the plane. Yeah, you just have
just to be up there is just incredible.
Chasing around the flight attendants and stuff, Yeah.
You're not allowed to do it nowadays.
Well, as far as doing the things you love, Yeah, that's a career. That's
Hey,
something.
Gianni.
That's
Hey,
not a
Tiger.
job. What you're doing right now, unless you love working in an office, that's a job. That's not a career.
Michelle, you have to survive. I mean, it's just called
Right.
living.
You
Yeah,
just have
that's
to basically just suck
unfortunate.
it up. Just accept it. I gotta make some money. Somebody to pay the bills, or the gas man is gonna
Yeah.
come turn my gas
Well, that's
off. The electric
precisely
man's
it.
gonna turn
You
my
know.
electric off. Yeah. Not good.
You'll be all right, Michelle. Just start saving. Just start putting money away. You'll be all right. You'll be fine. We all have to do it.
I'm
Just
not.
start putting some money aside.
Okay,
We'll-
Krista says,
we'll
who
survive.
cares
We'll
if
survive.
you are gay? If you are gay, you'll get monkey.
To answer the skunky question about monkeypox,
that's true.
it's
It's a gay
spread by
disease.
physical
Yeah, it's a gay disease.
contact.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter what
not-
kind
it's
of
just a real-
physical
No,
contact.
it's a gay disease. 100%. They're talking about basically just males passing
Yeah,
it
but
through
it's
like
not.
anal
It's
sex.
not. It's
and-
not an STD. It's not spread by sexual contact. It's spread by
It
any
is, though.
contact.
It
I
is though,
know.
Michelle.
I think you can catch it from even touching bed sheets, which is even scarier.
I'm not sure.
But I don't think anyone's died from it yet. And that's they've had
It's like
thousands
chicken pox,
cases.
but for the gays, monkeypox. Yeah,
Well,
I'm not worried about it. Yeah, it's a gay disease. I'm not worried whatsoever about getting it. No offense to anybody who participates in those activities, but yeah,
you know what? I'll tell you right now. You know what's even more scarier than monkeypox? Scabies.
Well, that's a bit obvious, Michelle.
yeah, or AIDS. Ooh,
And while you're at it,
AIDS.
lice. And head lice. Oh
But
yeah.
hasn't Joe Biden got
Got COVID again,
twice
yeah.
in the space of
A
how's
week.
that possible?
Because he's an idiot and an old man and very confused, and who knows?
No,
he-
it can't just be that though. There must be
And
something.
he smirks
that they're
every
not
time he
telling us.
comes up with some diabolically nasty plan. He's always smiling like, I got to you now, you stupid Trump supporters. We're going to destroy your economy. Yeah. I hope you get AIDS and die.
I don't think Joe Biden said that, but the fact that
No,
if
but
he,
I bet he would.
can get
He
a
probably would
disease
say
like that. But he's an old man, and yet he seems to be surviving quite fine.
All right, so maybe something's a bit fishy there. Maybe he
So,
doesn't even have it.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the same thing.
And then they make up something. Oh, it's just a rare case. It's yeah.
So they're gonna have us back wearing masks for this stupid monkeypox thing, which apparently has been around since 1935.
Oh yeah,
or
that's been around
something.
forever. Just
You
like
know?
COVID. COVID's been around a lot as well. People don't realize that COVID's been around for a long time as well. But
Yeah. Well, do you remember the first SARS, the really
Yep.
bad
Okay.
SARS?
Hi,
Yep.
Craig. How you doing?
SARS disease. I do
Let's
remember
get
that.
Craig on
Andy.
the panel.
Yeah, same. I was terrified because I thought,
I do remember they had like bird flu and swine flu, and there's always something,
well, swine flu was a pandemic. It was a
Right.
pandemic.
No, I don't remember.
But
Maybe
nobody went-
measles will be the next big thing. Remember measles from our childhood?
Yeah, but we were all immunized.
Yeah. Well, you
Well,
never know.
I know. Us and our jabs and our immunizations.
Yeah, I haven't had a vaccine since I was probably like 8 or 9 years
I
old.
will not. I have not
Yeah.
touched the immunizations at all.
Nah,
Not touched them, and I won't.
that's
Because
good.
I do not believe what they're putting into our bodies. I've not touched one COVID vaccination, and this is causing problems for me. But I'll explain that at a later date. Because they want me to be
Be
immunized,
careful
and I
when you talk
refuse. I
about
refuse
the
to do
big
it.
C
I refuse to do
in
it.
vaccines because YouTube is hypersensitive about that. Don't even bring it up. Just don't bring it up. Because
Sorry, Michelle.
that's okay. I'm just reminding you. I don't even know if we're supposed to talk about the pox either. They didn't say we
I'm
can't.
sure it'll be fine.
Well, if that's the case, Michelle, I think YouTube need to be
Chris has said 39
Into
years
court.
old. I am, and I was diagnosed with arthritis in my knees. Don't look forward to turning 30. Anyone is just going downhill from there. Well, I've had arthritis in my knees, both of my
I would
knees,
agree.
for a long time.
Scott, Dave. No, I will not touch any
Until
vaccine.
I
I
fell
don't
and
trust it.
smashed
I
my
don't
left
trust
knee.
it.
Now I don't get arthritis in that knee anymore.
I'm with
Oh.
you, Andrew. I'm with you.
Dave, obviously, and Paul, as what you were just saying just now, but Dave, obviously when you're at school, you get vaccinated against things like polio and measles and mumps and rubella. That's different. But I don't trust this, and I don't trust it at all. I've not touched one vaccine, and as far as I know, I haven't had COVID. I feel fine.
Yeah, especially nowadays,
Well,
You know,
I'm
it's
just
called
gonna
natural
say,
immunity.
I'm just gonna say one thing. As far as vaccine against the big C, no, I don't have it.
I won't even go near anything like that. You know.
Yeah, I
Because the
think
problem,
I heard that vaccines cause autism as well.
Yeah, and they're causing a lot of issues as well with people's hearts and stuff.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm touching something like that.
but
Until
I'm gonna
give
say
it
one
5
thing. I'm
years
gonna
down
say
the
one
line,
thing in
maybe I might
defense.
look into it.
I'm gonna
but
say one
no
thing in
way,
defense
no
of
way.
vaccines because there is some honest truth to this. They have helped. In some cases, they've done many wonderful jobs. For example, thanks to the smallpox vaccine, the diphtheria vaccine, the measles vaccine, the polio vaccine.
Okay,
A lot
if it
of
came to
people
something like
today will never
monkeypox, that's different.
experience any of them.
Because monkeypox is very similar to smallpox, which almost wiped the entire population of the world.
Except it's not as lethal. Smallpox is lethal.
Yes, but the vaccine for smallpox actually works against monkeypox. But there's no reason for any of us to get that vaccine because we don't practice in those sort of
Right.
Yeah, activities.
No.
Obviously, for those that do, get your vaccine. Nah, okay, just be safe. You're right, I don't do that either. But remember, monkeypox is not an STD. So Craig's coming on. So it's not an STD. Go ahead, Craig. How you doing?
A lot of things can be an STD, but Michelle, but they can also be transmitted other ways.
How are you? Hi, Paul.
Oh,
Hey,
there's-
Craig.
Hi,
Good morning.
Craig.
Good morning.
Hey, there, Craig.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy.
What's going on? Oh my God.
Not much, brother.
Man, are you?
Drinking some coffee with Lonnie, Michelle, Francois.
Yeah.
Francois is on the maison.
Is it raining by you?
Unfortunately, somebody is can't turn the volume down on their speakers.
Mute your TV, Craig.
Mute the TV,
Craig,
Craig.
you gotta turn the TV down. You got an echo there.
Forgot.
I live in Mary Hill. Okay.
Forgot that.
Mary Hill is a
It
very
is.
rough area of Glasgow. A
Brian
very
Kay
rough
is the
area
one
of
that
Glasgow.
lives in North and
Yeah,
South
that's good.
Africa. Not Scottish Dave.
How you doing, Craig?
Why
This
would you live in
morning?
Mary Hill if you were a footballer? Can I be honest with you?
Okay. For a Monday,
Yeah, you doing all right?
dreary day.
Sound a little,
Yeah. Well, hanging in there.
sound a little congested today. You feeling okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I just got the sniffles.
Okay.
I woke up with the sniffles.
Okay.
'Cause-
Summer cold and hay fever, my friend.
Yeah.
I think.
I know.
Dr.
I know,
Scott.
could
but
be
don't
hay
get it.
fever, could be because of the
Sorry
extreme
to hear that,
heat
bud.
and extreme
Sorry.
cold weather. You know, unfortunately, the air conditioning can kind of exasperate the cold, which is true. So,
What exasperated my cold is a person that I won't mention turned the damn air conditioning off in the middle of the night, and I got to go all clogged up.
Oh,
So I was stuffy, hot, and whatever.
yeah.
It is what it is. She was cold, and we normally sleep with it around 60 degrees.
Oh, that is pretty cold.
Oh,
Yeah, well, that was
Yeah.
before she got sick.
Yeah.
Now she tries to sleep with it at 67, but it's just not cold enough.
No.
Because I have a comforter on the bed, and I can't sleep without a cover of some kind.
I'm
For
the
some
same way.
reason or other.
I'm the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you snuggling in you.
I can
In
sleep
your-
without
in
a
your
comforter
bed
on top of
yesterday.
me, but it's kind of awkward. But then again, lately I've been doing that because it's, you
But doing
know,
what?
if I
What
set
are
a
you
comforter
doing?
on top, then I gotta realize I'm gonna be sharing a comforter with Ed the Space Eater. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be sweating up my ass over there, and you know, above the comforters, it's nice and freezing. So it's like, screw that.
Give him a Cleveland steamer. That would get him out of the room quick.
Dutch oven.
Oh, Dutch oven, sorry.
Yeah. I know where you were going, Craig. I know where you were going.
Oh,
What are your-
yeah, you know,
What
my
your
brain is
plans?
going all the time.
What are your plans for today, Craig?
I'm going to sit on my fat ass and watch TV.
Nice.
Sounds good. That
Right.
sounds good.
It's raining out anyway.
I might play a little bit of World of Warcraft
Oh,
American
well,
Truck
send that
Simulator
rain over
later
to
on.
us. Please, please. Send that rain over to us, because this is just too much now.
Yeah, we're supposed to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
some this afternoon. Hopefully.
No
Well,
problem.
maybe
Send it over.
Definitely.
maybe that's what's coming through here. Because I shed storms
I
in the
don't sleep
afternoon.
in the nude. Ed doesn't sleep in the nude, so that's one thing I
Thank
don't
God.
I was gonna say, can you imagine that? Well, it's actually, don't imagine it, guys. Just
Yeah, you can.
clear your minds for life.
Trying to keep my
You're
coffee
ruined.
down here, Andrew. Hold on.
do. Ed likes to wrap Ed likes to wrap himself up like a burrito. I mean, it's like I got the air conditioner going, and like I keep the apartment the bedroom like at 60 degrees, and he's like wrapped up like an enchilada.
It's so cold. 60
And
is so
me,
cold.
I'm basically sleeping with just a nightgown on. I'm not even under any comforters or covers. I'm just sitting there right next to the air conditioning, getting blasted with cold air.
Yeah, well, I like cold too. Except, what I was going to say, you get used to. I like to sleep very cold. Even in the winter, I have a window open in my room, and I turn the heat down to 60 because it's healthier for you, I think. But
Yeah,
so where's that now? What, she's still
it's
sleeping?
also healthy because it brings in fresh oxygen into the room, which, especially if you have gas heat, it's
And also, you're not getting yellow jackets flying into your room at night
Yeah, Ed's
and
sleeping.
stinging you on your leg. You
I
know.
usually get lightning bugs. I save on electric.
There you go. There you go.
They fly around. The other night, Winston's running around the yard chasing lightning
Excuse
bugs.
me, let me explain one thing to you about this. First of all, as I said, Ed likes to sleep wrapped up like a big giant enchilada. I don't think you have to worry about me being next to him in that way. And second of all, is I'm not a dude. Period. Okay? But that doesn't mean I can't get it. It just means that
Yeah, but anyone can get monkeypox, Michelle. You could touch somebody's door handle, and
exactly,
apparently you can still
exactly.
get it. You know. You
Same
just
thing
don't know
with
who's been touching that door
COVID.
handle.
Same thing with COVID. You can get it
I
from
wouldn't worry
touching.
about it too much.
Yeah.
It's from third world countries, or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I wouldn't worry
unfortunately,
about it.
Craig, it's over here in thousands now.
Is it?
Thousands.
Andrew, how are they explaining how you transmit this disease?
It's a gay sexually transmitted disease. It's what it is.
I think it's pretty
They
much
don't have to
mostly
worry.
that.
Yeah, it's for the gays. It's it's like
Yeah,
AIDS. You guys know what AIDS? You guys know what gay stands for? Got AIDS yet? It's a gay disease. It's a gay disease. You don't have to worry about it unless you're like railing dudes in the ass or.
Yeah, but apparently this one could be more. You can catch it.
All right,
from
guys.
even
Let's not
touching
get
a
too.
bed.
doing lines of cocaine off of a cock or something. You'll be fine.
Guys,
You'll be fine.
As you
Oh my
do, Paul.
God.
As you do.
Ugh.
Michelle,
We have to
this is
watch out for
spicing up the
YouTube
show.
here,
It's
so let's
okay.
not-
Let's get in the
Let's not
morning
get-
show a little spicy here, Michelle. Putting a little
Excuse
hot
me.
sauce in our eggs.
Hello. Can I say something? Gotta make sure we
Oh,
don't
it's so
piss off
funny.
YouTube censors.
Go ahead,
They're
you're the
always
host.
watching.
YouTube will be fine, Michelle. People talk about Nazism and all types
Oh,
of
I
crazy
know,
shit.
I know. But the
I'm
thing
sure
is,
we'll-
you just gotta be
Bigger fish
careful.
to fry.
You'll be
Right.
okay.
We can blast the N-word. We can call people faggots. We can, it's YouTube. Freedom of
Yeah, it
speech. Yeah.
Yeah, but the N word is something you've got to really be careful of, I would say.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
even, but yeah, you know, whatever. Anyway,
So.
Twitch
anyways,
doesn't seem to care as much because right now we stream these streams also on Twitch. And we did the night show on Twitch from Saturday, and Twitch didn't even say a peep. They're just
Twitch
like,
don't care, Michelle.
Michelle, I wanted to let you know that Rosie is on Twitch, and I think she's on Twitch, I believe.
I hope
And
niggers
yeah.
get AIDS and die.
Oh my God, Michelle.
Who the hell is putting
Oh my
out stupid
God.
recording in there?
That's cool language.
Michelle,
What?
watch what you say. You just told us to watch what we said on YouTube. And anyway, you said you're gonna do some World of Warcraft this afternoon, Michelle. Are you gonna do retail or classic?
I'm probably gonna videotape it and then upload it later because I don't know what I'm gonna be doing if I do anything right now. Like this morning, I did play live because we didn't have the disco ball piss going on right now that someone's doing. They didn't have that problem this morning. It was green all day, so I was able to play World of Warcraft and people were able to enjoy it in real time without too much problem. Like Christine M was one of the people watching. But,
I'm joking, by the way, when I say that.
So we'll probably upload the gameplay later on. Maybe I'll upload it as a premiere.
Game? Can you imagine that?
Is World of
I'm doing right
Warcraft
now. I'm doing
by
fine.
Michelle?
Pankaj.
Hey,
It can be,
Panta.
Craig. Yeah, it can be.
Yeah, it was funny because Craig, I was at work this morning, and about 7 o'clock my time. No, in fact, it was later than that. Actually, it was back 9, I think, and I went out for a quick coffee and a cigarette, and I thought Michelle's on very early, and she was
Yeah,
playing
I
World
do
of
that
Warcraft.
sometimes. It keeps away the disco ball of piss from my streams, so I don't keep going.
I
Oh my
couldn't.
God.
I couldn't type in any messages because my boss was like kicking about and she was being a pain in the ass. Stupid bitch.
Oh God.
You know?
Yeah.
Is that on one of your videos? Is that the
I
office,
didn't tell you're kidding.
Andrew,
Oh,
that you
Oh,
work
Craig,
in?
I have many of those, but yeah, I've changed quite a few times of where I've been placed and stuff like that. Yeah.
I like the video of you dancing in the bathroom, Andrew. That one was one of my favorites.
Yeah,
That was a good one. No, that was a good bit. I like that bit.
The slow-mo version was even
Everybody's
funnier.
doing
You know, I
okay.
know you guys loved it.
Oh, it was great.
Some
was
scoundrels
nice,
doing the
though. That
disco
was
ball of death on my
I think I
internet
agree with
again. That's. Oh, by the way, I downgraded the internet package for the
I thought it was good.
mobile internet because I decided 10 gigabytes is about as much as I really need, mostly
That's
for
good.
mobile live streaming.
Get that bill a bit cheaper. That's good, Michelle.
I saved $20.
There you go. Hey, every little bit helps.
Hello?
You know? Every little bit helps.
$20 saved, it's $20 earned.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Right now, I'm doing a reach out on the Patreon to former patrons to see if we can get them to come back.
Well,
So-
Michelle, the problem. I'm sorry. If
I'll beat it back
That's all right.
down.
Go ahead, Paul. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Michelle, I've had access to your Patreon for about a year and a half, Michelle. And the biggest problem with your Patreon is you don't update it. There's nothing ever new.
I found a
same with
few
the members
really
only.
interesting videos to update it with, actually. I'm going to be uploading them soon. One of them was an interview with me and Noodles from 2021, right
Yeah, but-
after the convocation. And the second one was a Silvermoon radio show that was never uploaded, but was kind of partially done, but never finished uploading it.
Well, Michelle, the point being is if people are going to be like a monthly membership to a Patreon or like your YouTube members, you should update the content monthly so there's something new and something worth paying for. You know what I mean? Like you should update the content a bit more. Update
Yeah.
what you got going on a bit more. Yeah, to keep the people there. 'Cause,
It's too bad
you know,
there's
I
no
wasn't
way.
paying for it, but it's still frustrating.
There's too bad there's no way we can actually somehow make the memberships on Patreon automatically linking with the memberships of YouTube, so I could basically do both at the same time instead of having two separate content streams. Because right now, if I do a members only stream on YouTube, only YouTube members can see it, Patreon members can't.
Well, that's
If
why
on
you
the other
upload
hand-
that video to Patreon as well.
Okay.
And I have to,
Are there any
then
other-
I have to upload the same
Michelle,
video to Patreon. So that-
Right.
Are there any other games that you?
Oh, shit.
I haven't bought any games right now because I haven't had the money. Because I took all the money I had from this month and I threw it all into my phone bill.
To play on my laptop with you that I could do. Play games.
Michelle, have you ever considered
We'll
playing
get you going on something, Craig. Sorry,
games
go ahead.
like, you know, like even online games like Monopoly or Uno or something like that, where you can get everyone involved and
There are Monopoly games out there. I did see
Yeah,
some
yeah,
on Steam.
yeah.
Michelle used to do Quiplash. You know,
yeah,
Quiplash?
but that can get a little bit, you know,
Oh yeah, a little dicey.
just a tad. Yeah.
Well, that's the fun of it. That's the fun of it.
I know.
It's kind of a little racy.
Yeah,
That's okay.
little racy, little rapist. You know, either way, it's the fun of it.
I got rid of the
Thinking about
Jackbox
games
games
that I
because
can
they were taking up
Chase
room on my
Michelle
hard
around
drive.
the
So
house and stuff.
Yeah. Shoot at it.
Chase her around the house and I don't know. I know my grandson. He plays a game where he builds homes and he's got his neighborhood. And
Yeah.
his friends have their neighborhoods and
Probably plays
all
mine.
this kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. But he does it
Yeah,
so
we could do
fast.
something. We'll find something, Craig. We could all get together and play.
I tried playing
Yeah.
Ark for a while.
Ark Survival, yeah.
It's good, but it really does take a long time to get into.
Yeah.
And
What is that
gaming
game
stuff.
that they have out now that I don't know whether it's a game, but a bunch of people meet and that they dress up to go out together and stuff like that. I forgot.
Oh
the
yeah,
name
they have
of
a
it.
lot. Yeah, like VR stuff. Yeah.
The
all right,
I
Forest
know.
was another one. The Forest was another game that was similar to that, but
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
again, I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, one of my
some
friends
asshole is
on
beeping me again.
YouTube channel. She does it, and I guess they go out to eat and they go to movies and all sorts of stuff.
Who wants to
Dance.
come on the panel, Michelle? Someone beeping to come on the panel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Noodles,
Who
I
is it?
think it is. Unfortunately, he doesn't
Oh.
stick around long enough for me to answer it.
Well,
Because he knows I won't answer it anyway. I think it was Noodles.
Michelle,
I
you
know
think
that-
everybody and everything is noodles?
I was gonna try City Skylines, and it was kind of expensive. See, now the person just did that, but he's so fast, I never get a chance to even see
Oh,
who
there
it
he goes.
is.
There he is. Let him on. Come on.
And there's no way I can pause. It's a Yam Ranch skin.
what was that? Okay.
Or a Yam Ranch Pretender, something or other. But anyway,
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is that I wanted to play City Skylines, but I kind of got turned off by the price. And then of course, like you asked about Monopoly, there is a Monopoly up there on Steam. I saw that. I don't know if it's a multiplayer game though.
It's not her fault. Shh.
Well, I'm going to ask my grandson if there's anything I can play. I might have to go back to the Smurfs.
Yeah.
Michael Rico.
Hello Kitty Tropical Adventure or something like that.
Yeah, something different. They have fishing show. Deadliest Catch has a game that you can play.
Oh wow.
You have the
You know what? I
captain
wouldn't
that's
mind going
steering
back
the boat.
to
and-
playing again is Sims 3. Now,
Pretty
Sims 3, unfortunately, I gotta play that on High Sierra. I can't play it on Catalina, so I have to boot in the High
it's a
Sierra and play
CRI.
Sims 3.
The only problem I've ever had with The Sims is like when I direct to do something, they actually don't do it. you know, and eventually they end up burning to death, or
Yeah.
I get bored and I trap them in a room with like 10 ovens.
Well, that's the reason why I
know.
like Sims 3 better than Sims 4, because the Sims are a little more able to be more responsible. The Sims 4, they're like mostly like Joe Biden, tutoring idiots. You know, they're like, they don't have any realistic understanding what they're doing. John Heyman, let's come on. All right, fine.
Let's let Johnny on.
Andrew, they have a flight game where if you have a tablet, you can play the game. I played it, and you actually steer, and you have a throttle, and you have to land.
Yeah.
And I mean big planes like 747s, and
That's
it's
awesome.
it's not as easy as it looks.
No, I can't
mean-
believe it, because Craig, I tried a game called Bus Simulator, and I thought it'd be perfectly fine to play. And I tell you, the amount of accidents I caused, it was unbelievable.
I actually had to get rid of Elder Scrolls Online because it was
You
taking
only
up
have
too
one
much.
accident with a plane, and it's over.
Okay, fine. I think I'd have a few.
I had to get rid of Elder Scrolls Online because I was taking too much hard drive space. But I still have it on High Sierra though. So
For being an airline pilot, it's pretty cool. I mean, you can fly the little Cubs or Cessnas.
Yeah,
I
I've
always wanted to get my
Always
license.
wanted to do that. Yeah, same.
I started to get my pilot's license just for private use, but it's a fortune. It's just way too much money. I got about halfway through it. Could I fly a little Cessna? In a pinch, I probably could and take off it. But it was getting too expensive. It was getting up in the thousands and thousands of dollars.
And it's
So,
only going to
yeah.
get more expensive now because of, you know, the so-called cost of living, which I hate talking about, but I've mentioned it once and I won't mention it again. But I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, well, you know, Andrew, what you would like, I think you'd enjoy, is they have the channels of, it's called Just Planes, and they actually have the flight from beginning to end. Like if you were to fly from United States to Norway or Switzerland, and it's real time. In other words, you're with them and up in the plane, and you know, rotate.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, I'd love that.
I brings a
Even just
question though,
simulating.
Craig. I wanted to ask about those little planes. Could you actually? I mean, not all in one trip, but could you fly from Long Island to Norway in a Cessna or a Piper?
Could, of course, technically, of course you can.
You can.
Sorry, Craig, to interrupt your question.
No, that's all right. Well, what do you mean, Michelle? Fly really? Really fly
Really?
or?
Yeah, I mean the fly.
Yeah, flight. Yeah, sure. Sure, I can get a flight out of here to anywhere.
You'll have to have a few fueling stations on the way, I suspect.
Yeah, MacArthur, Iceland MacArthur Airport, it's been up around 12, 13 years here. Yeah, President Trump flew in here 11 times when he was president.
Yeah.
He flew into MacArthur.
He's an Air Force One, though. That's different.
Yeah,
He's got a little bit of an advantage over us.
Oh, yeah,
Air Force
but what I
One
mean is
also has the
airport's
ability to
big
be
enough to
fueled in
land.
mid-flight. It doesn't even have to land the fuel. They just, it's set up so that a tanker plane can come up and lock in and fuel up the plane while they're flying together.
Well, not on a commercial jet. I don't think they have them on commercial where people are on
Air
the
Force
plane.
One is not your standard commercial jet.
Yeah, that's true, Michelle. You're right.
It would be nice. It would be nice and
I'm
comfortable.
sure they have a refueling. I'm sure they have a refueling thing where they can do it on Air Force One. They got everything else in there.
Can you imagine flying the president to
Could
our
you imagine
country?
if one day
I'd
they
be
have
terrified. I'd be like, oh my god.
Could you imagine one day if they have gas stations in the sky for planes that there's basically just floating platforms like dirigibles? Just
Well, technically they do, Michelle, because planes meet in the middle and they'll refuel each other, or vice versa, whatever,
Yeah.
Whether you're talking
Hi,
about
Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie.
There was an interview with a pilot that is the main pilot that Trump liked very much, and he said he's just very regular. I think Trump does have his pilot's license for airplanes, smaller ones, and he said he's a very regular person, and he used to get off on takeoffs. He loved doing the takeoffs really, really fast, because Air Force One can take off 3 times faster than any commercial airline.
It would have to though, because Craig, if everything went tits up, everything went bottoms up, they would have to,
Oh yeah, well,
to get out of there.
It's got Rolls Royce engines on it. I don't know how many horsepower, but he used to ask the captain. He says, the captain was saying, thrill me, do something exciting. So the captain would throttle up from a dead stop and just twist the plane around, and he loved it. It's like a big kid. But
I mean, from here, Michelle, I think I've mentioned before, if you fly from where the city I'm in, I can hit Norway in 35 minutes.
Hey, Remy.
It doesn't take long at all.
Remy.
How long is the flight? Andrew, when you're coming in for the wedding, this is the wedding, I believe?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's my auntie's.
How many, where are you flying into? Albany Airport?
At JFK, yeah.
Oh, you're coming into JFK?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Cheapest one I got, so.
Wow, that's so cool. And then is somebody going to pick you up there?
Yeah,
Or are you gonna let?
I've got my
that's good.
my cousin.
Kind of shit I don't does.
I hope you. Do you think you could video some of it for us?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to
like-
be doing that. I'm definitely going to be doing that.
Kind of shit.
Especially in the plane.
John, knock it off.
Like,
Income.
The only worry I've got is one of my friends that he flew over to Florida, and people were telling him to stop filming. And this was only like 2 months ago.
I can't tell you that in a public place, Andrew. You can film in public, Andrew. Don't let anyone intimidate you.
That's what he was telling this woman, that she says, no, you can't do that. You can't do that.
It's a
I'll
video
have to report
game.
you
I
and
only know
stuff like
very
that.
little
There's
about
no
it.
expectation of privacy in public. No one has an expectation of privacy in public.
Well,
I was just thinking out the window of the plane,
yeah, I'll do that, of course. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Yeah, I love. Oh, Paul, excuse you.
Excuse me.
You got knee on yourself?
I'm gonna burp into.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Yeah, that would be great, Andrew. But I don't know whether you can do it live from a plane, can you? I don't know whether do they have Wi-Fi on the planes?
Yep.
The guy, exactly. You can, because the guy that was doing it was doing it live, and they told him to stop filming.
Oh,
because
for heaven's sake!
He was live.
Maybe on the
streaming.
plane that might be different. I don't know how the plane works. I don't know the rules on the plane. I would expect that to be a public entity, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
She tried to tell him it wasn't something he could do, basically, and
well, maybe he was videoing the people on the plane and stuff like that.
he was making a live stream at the same time, and he was talking quite loud, and the woman had to tell him to stop doing it,
disrupting the flight. Yeah.
I don't see how
that makes sense. That makes sense. He's being loud.
I usually, if I get next to somebody that I'm not comfortable being next to on the plane, I usually tell them about my near misses with crashes and stuff.
Yeah.
So then they ask to move.
That's a good strategy, Craig. Good.
I'm not. No. Okay, I will be quiet then. I will.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Andrew,
did you pick your seat already, or did you pick which seat you want?
It's all done. It's all done.
Oh, now where are you sitting? Are you sitting by the wing, or
I
where?
am not by the wing. I'm in the middle.
So you're bumping to in front of the wing,
I've got two people.
just behind first
One
class.
person on the left, one person on the right. Yeah.
Yeah, just behind. Yeah, the best place to
I
sit.
just hope they didn't
This
turn
guy
up so
stay
that I can actually
behind.
go to the window.
No, the best place to sit is just in front of the wing. That's the strongest part of the plane.
Oh, I don't
And the
know.
second best place
It makes
is
sense too.
in the back, all the way in the back. Because if you ever saw a plane crash, when it catches on fire and stuff, the fuselage breaks in half, and the back of the plane
Well, if that
is
happens,
usually intact.
Craig, I am taking the parachutes, all of them. You know, and that's they're all mine.
They don't have parachutes.
Yeah, you can do that. I don't know why they don't have parachutes on planes.
They should.
Well,
Instead of those stupid air masks that fall, they should have parachutes.
Oh god.
I know.
yeah.
I know.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Hopefully your plane doesn't roll sideways.
Well,
Turbulent.
the flight's only going to take 7 hours, which isn't too bad. You know,
I'd be a
Well,
little
that's not
worried.
bad at all.
that's pretty quick in my opinion.
Hopefully they have some
Johnny.
good movies.
Hi, Grandpa.
But
Hi,
then,
Johnny. How you doing, buddy?
I'm pretty good.
You having a good day?
Yeah,
Good.
it's just
I'm
a case
glad.
of
I've had some breakfast.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. You having some breakfast? You having sausage, eggs, and
Who's
Toast.
talking? Who's talking
Yeah.
just now?
Yeah.
good?
Had
Was that-
bacon,
was that-
eggs, hash browns.
Well,
Who's that?
Good.
Who's that talking?
Good for you.
I went
Ronnie.
That's Ronnie.
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 Yeah,
Nice to meet you, Ronnie.
My name's Ronnie. Lumie.
Yeah.
Hey, Lumie.
first thing I'm gonna say is
You haven't
that
responded yet.
if tonight
Lumie. Are you single?
I'm trying to say something. If I do play World of Warcraft today, it's gonna be I'm gonna be uploading the game as a premiere because Mr. Disco Ball Death is still going at trying to knock me offline. I'm not gonna play a game where I'm gonna basically can't play in real time. That just basically sucks. So
It's United Airlines.
I'll just
Yeah.
upload the game later on, and you guys can watch this premiere. It's the easiest way.
We pass on that one, Michelle.
What airlines was it, Andrew? United?
Yeah, it's United Airlines.
United Airlines?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's your flight number, Andrew?
I'm not giving you that info.
Whoa.
Can you know
Well, I
exactly
think
what's
we
going to
have a
happen
JFK.
there?
is the kind of shit our government does.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Potty mouth. You know, see, well, I'm about 60 miles east out of the island, but I could go into JFK and
No, it's
say,
from.
howdy.
It's from Glasgow, Dave. It's from Glasgow.
Mm,
I'm going down to
That's-
Heathrow first, and then I'm flying from Heathrow to there. You know.
Oh, so there's a switch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
It actually worked out cheaper in the end, to be honest.
Yeah, well, make sure, are you traveling just with a carry-on?
Mhm.
Okay, that's good.
That's good.
I always worry about the luggage being lost.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
especially nowadays, Craig, with the lack of workers,
Yeah.
there's been so much of it been getting
Oh,
lost.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
stick
very
it on.
worried about the strikes and the airline strikes. I thought, oh, here we go. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. And
Yeah.
but thankfully, mine won't fall on these strikes because everything's striking nowadays. The trains are striking. The postal service is
I know.
striking. Everything's striking. Even the medical service are waiting to strike. You know, and
Wow.
it's like it's
Now-
all because of pay and the cost of living. Again, I promise I wouldn't mention it, but I've mentioned it a second
Yeah.
time. So
The cost of the airline fuel and everything has gone up. And
straight to New
if
York,
I'm-
Dave. Straight to New York. Yep, straight to New York.
Now, if I'm not being too nosy, what does that flight cost? Did you buy a round trip ticket?
I don't. Yes, I did, but I don't want to say how much it cost. It costs a lot. It costs a lot.
I figured.
Yeah.
I figured it would.
Yeah.
How you doing, JoJo?
Just get really drunk before you get on it.
Yeah.
Hey Jojo, how you doing?
It'll help relax you.
Yeah, Craig, it did cost a bit more than I would have liked, but I felt I got a cheaper deal than I could have done if I left it too late. You know, if that makes sense, you know.
Yeah, well, you made them quite a bit ahead of time.
I did,
The reservations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it's more now. It's probably more now than it was then.
If you were to do it now, it would be you'd be looking at like in the thousands, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. And do they have JetBlue that flies out of Scotland?
I don't know. I really don't know.
No.
The only reason I'm getting down there is I'm being taken down to Paisley, which is Glasgow Airport, and then I'm getting flown down to Heathrow, and then I'm from Heathrow to JFK.
Heathrow is that in England?
Heathrow's in England, yes. This is in London, but Paisley is in Glasgow, which is in Scotland. So
yeah, okay. Yeah, Heathrow is that's a busy.
It's the busiest airport in the world.
Yeah, I know, even bigger than the ones here. Yeah, that's gonna be a nice trip. You'll enjoy it.
Oh, I hope so.
And the weather's good. You will.
I'll have plenty of Valium and Ativan and stuff like that, and drink to knock me out.
And have a good time
on the plane.
Just get drunk and then just splash on the roof to hide the alcohol smell. It'll be fine. Yeah.
It'll be fine.
They're a bit more funny about it. I mean, you can't smell Ativan or Valium, so
It'll be fine.
I know. I mean, I've flown many times before. I've been over there like 7 times. I lived there for like 9 months. You know.
Oh, wow.
You just gotta watch out for the birds striking the engines.
Yeah, I know.
Flying in a jet. Yeah.
Okay, anybody else's travel plans apart from mine? Come on.
Not as big as yours, Andrew. You're the main focus, Francois.
Yeah.
I can't be the only one that's.
I haven't had any money to really fly.
I'm not going to any different countries.
I really like flying that much, but.
Okay, I stand corrected. Dave. Thank you.
Maybe Tiger Kitty can take Michelle onto a cruise.
I've never been on a cruise.
That'd be interesting, but I don't know if she would do that.
It's something I always have wanted to do as well, is take a proper cruise. You know, like maybe to the Caribbean or something like that, or even up to Norway and into Russia and stuff.
Well, maybe what we could do is we could, take a transatlantic ocean liner between, say, New York and southern England.
Yeah, like down in Portsmouth or something.
Take like a week, yeah.
Maybe you want to go back to
Yeah, we
France.
go on Q2. Is it Queen Elizabeth II?
I wouldn't mind seeing France. I wouldn't mind seeing France at all. France is nice, but the thing is right now France is just
like
too friggin' hot right now in France to want to go there and cook.
No, it's hot everywhere.
Yeah, I think France is. I think France
everywhere.
is like 105 degrees at the moment. It's just crazy. And down in south of France in Bordeaux, it's like 110.
Jeez.
You know, so it's pretty hot just now.
I don't know what
New York's
go over there.
New York and Syracuse are going to be cooler. It's going to be like getting away from the heat, you know. And I never thought I'd see that in my lifetime.
I think Queen Elizabeth II is the best ship
New England, Canada.
Going on a long cruise.
Well, if you're going to be coming to New England, why don't you just stop by Connecticut over there and come over and visit me sometime?
Oh, you mean on the fast ferry?
Oh,
yeah, they have a fast ferry over there.
Tiger, we could meet halfway and probably see nothing. Joke. I know New England's a little bit further northeast, but whereabouts in Canada are you going to? Because I lived in Toronto for 9 years, 9 months, even, and I lived in Hamilton for a further 3 months, which is just not far from there.
What year did you go, Andrew?
93, I was a kid.
93. Oh yeah. Well, even back then, man, way too many fucking homeless people in Toronto. Way too many homeless people in Toronto.
But I didn't think about it back then. You don't think about things like that when you're that young. You know.
Every time I go, there's just every corner someone asking for some money, or every corner. It's a nice city, though. I mean, I like it. It's a nice city.
Andrew, what town are you going to upstate New York?
I'm going to Syracuse, and then I'll be going to Buffalo first, and then I'm going to Syracuse to see the family.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's west. That's west. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet it'll still be cool there. Have you got any weather reports from family?
They say it's still reasonably warm, but they said it was raining quite a bit.
Yeah, upstate gets quite a bit of rain, but they normally don't get that hot. Because Syracuse and Buffalo, man, you don't want to be there in the winter. Good Lord.
No, Buffalo. Buffalo
in the winter, they get 6-7 feet of snow. It's crazy. I've been there.
Yeah. I know how cold it can get.
Eastern Canada in wintertime is unbelievable.
Now, do you have are you staying with a family member, or are you staying in a hotel?
I'm staying originally with a family member, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go please myself for a few days and just do a few things and enjoy myself.
That's good.
You know?
That's good.
Which is the sort of thing I do anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, it's too bad it's so far west. Lake George is nice to see. You know, while you're there, but that's kind of far away. It's east of Buffalo. But Lake George is right. I don't know. Have you ever been to Lake George?
No, never.
No. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's a nice place to go to. But upstate's beautiful.
Yeah, I know it is. I just want to see things for myself for a change, because the last few times I've been there, it's always with other people or family and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, and, you want to go out exploring on your own.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, Mojo's coming on.
I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. I'm getting more excited, but as now it's August, now I'm realizing it's like, oh my god, it's not too far away. It's like just under a month.
Yeah, well, it's good. That's enjoyable.
Jojo's here.
It's cheap to live there too. It's very reasonable.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Hey, Jojo. How you doing?
Hi, Jojo. Hi, Jojo.
Very hot here again. We got another little mini heat wave.
I was telling them, and Jojo, it's going to get worse next week. It's going to be like down up to the 40s again.
Oh God! Really?
Yeah.
106, 108 or something like that.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Summertime.
What's going to happen, Andrew? It's going to get high temperatures again?
Yeah, well, it's like, Craig, it's been non-stop since the end of June. It's just been constant sunshine, constant heat. It's been non-stop. There's been one day of rain since the end of June.
Yeah, it's been about 2 here in the last month, but I don't take Apollo out my dog till about 8 when it's cooled down, but it's still warm, isn't it? It's still balmy.
It's just crazy. I mean, I worry about. I've got a cat. I don't have a dog. I used to have a dog, but I've got a cat just here just now, and she can barely even move. I mean, she's just slumped on the floor.
Yeah, just hot. She's hot.
John. Hello, John. Nice to meet you, John.
Hi, this is Ronnie.
Give me 2 seconds, guys. Got a phone call.
My name's Ronnie. How are you?
You know, Johnny.
I'm Ronnie.
You're Ronnie.
I'm your
Why
kindred
you call
soul.
John then?
No, it's not. It's John
I'm a
Heyman.
kindred soul of John Heyman. My name's
Right.
Ronnie. How are you?
Oh, okay. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. John Heyman's asleep right now.
No one listening to. All right, so with an accent, you'll be able to smash a lot of Americans. Strange.
Yeah. Hopefully Andrew runs into some.
Hey,
some good
David
people.
Palmer, how you doing?
Get the grinder account and get some strange. Hell yeah. How you doing today, JoJo? Aside from being hot, doing good.
Oh, okay. Just doing my normal. You know, I made pie, mashed gravy and peas.
Ooh, that sounds good.
He ate the whole lot, but I only ate a half. I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna have to make another. Yeah, that sounds good.
Jojo, did you make a pot pie? A pot pie
No, it's only the gangsters, but I baked them in the oven, so it tastes better. It was a hot pepper steak pie.
Mm,
Oh, that sounds interesting.
sounds
One
good.
baby. Yeah. Home
And
cooked
you-
mashed potato.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
I wonder
Yeah,
if Prince
it's been
Walt
too-
like pies.
How are you,
Like
Paul?
pies, that's fine.
No complaints here. Yeah, just crawling along.
Oh,
No complaints here.
nice to hear. Nice to hear.
Mhm.
Oh, that's kind of hot here to use the oven. That's why I haven't been. I have a nice pork roast that I got, to to
Oh,
cook,
that's
but it's been too darn hot. I don't want to
Yeah.
put the oven on.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Yeah,
Get a
I heard
crock
it's,
pot. Get your crock pot.
I've just been cooking on top of the
Nice.
stove. Using the stove.
Yeah, that's all.
Do you know what I've been
Oh, my
watching
God.
lately? I've been watching all about the Charles. Oh, I mean, I know about the Charles Manson family, but I've been watching all like the parole hearings and
Oh, cool.
yeah, very. Patricia Cromwell.
Very-
Hello.
Hi.
Who's an acting.
Welcome back,
Linda
Francois.
Kasabian.
Thank you, Mr. Wall.
Yeah, very interesting stuff, JoJo. I agree. Me and John
Yeah.
Hammond were having a conversation about that the other day.
Yeah, I've been into the Manson family for years, but
What?
Patricia
Hey,
Cromwell,
Whiskey
I find the
Man.
worst because she went out on both nights. Now they're all bad. They're all bad. Come on, let's face it. But
How
she
you
went out
doing, Whiskey
twice.
Man?
Lovely anchor.
How was it?
Yeah, did you see when they were
Sorry
like
about
breaking
the
the people?
disco ball of death over there, because the problem is,
Bella,
is
stop
somebody's
it.
trying
Stop
to
it
shut
now.
my
Stop
stream
it.
down again.
That's bad.
Well, quit bringing
Bad
it up.
girl. Sorry, I was talking to this animal here.
Did you ever see JoJo
What?
when they would break into people's houses and then just like rearrange their furniture?
Yeah, they called it creepy crawly, didn't they?
Yeah. They used
Yeah.
to go to like the
Yeah, I
dump.
know a
and-
lot about it.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I know a lot about it.
Yeah, me too.
How you doing, Jojo?
I'm okay. I've been a little bit ill, but that's all right. I'm still breathing, you know.
Sorry to hear that. Well, that's the main thing.
All right.
We know it's not monkeypox
Andrew.
because she's not a fag.
Yeah.
Where are you going? When are you flying out?
On the 29th.
I'm not into
Oh.
alcohol, but anyway, because it's almost
It's
like
not for too long. It's only for like 12 days, so it's not going to be too
What,
long.
can you say where you're going? Or
No, I've got to come home at some point.
He's going to Buffalo.
I wish I didn't have to come home, but unfortunately I'm going to have to at some point.
Are you gonna
where are you
Wednesday?
going? Sorry.
I'm going over to the US for an auntie's wedding.
Oh,
Her second wedding, actually.
I went on
Boy.
quest. Oh, that's cool.
But she's
Yeah,
one of my favorite aunties. I mean, I'm my mother had 14 kids, so we do have
Wow.
quite a lot of. Yeah,
God bless her. Oh my God.
So
It's a
when are you
Catholic-
actually
it's
going?
Catholic
Are you
family.
going in the week? Are you going in the week?
Yeah, very good Catholic family.
it's yeah, no condoms allowed. You
At
know?
what
No.
point did the kids just start falling out of her?
You'll Probably
Sounds
have
more
to
like a
ask.
Mormon family than a Catholic one.
Oh, so we haven't got the tea
No,
bag.
no, the
New
Catholics
York.
didn't believe
What does
in
that mean?
contraception either. You know,
Yeah.
you
We
know,
got that Mormons, man.
especially the 70s and
Hot
60s
chocolate.
and stuff. You know. Yeah, but I'm no
So
Mormon.
when are you going,
I'm
Andrew?
going on the 29th. I'm going on the 29th, but I'm leaving on the 28th to go down
I see.
to Glasgow, and then
Right.
which is my birthday. So I'll have no birthday celebrations unless it'll be to myself, and then I'm
Oh,
going.
that's cool. So you're
That's my
leaving the
best friend's
29th
birthday.
of August?
Away. She, Kathy, that was
The 29th of August?
Yeah, that's when the thing
Yeah.
takes place. But I'm leaving. Well, I'm
Oh,
leaving it
okay.
pretty. I left it pretty.
I'll leave it on
Yeah.
your plane.
I know when I'll be coming back again. Unfortunately.
Wow.
Oh, I
Well,
don't
Are
know.
you
I
going
mean,
to north, south, east, or west? You say that.
It's New York. I'm going to. Yeah. And then
It's where?
New York.
Oh, cool. That's fun.
And then down to Buffalo and Syracuse, and things shall take place. And then after that, they can go and do their honeymoon and stuff like that, and I'll just enjoy myself. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea, but I'm gonna explore a bit and maybe get drunk in various places.
Yeah.
Is that near Connecticut? You can go visit Michelle.
I think Connecticut. Well, we talked about this before. It's further than I thought.
Okay. Is that New
Yeah.
England, isn't it? Is it New England?
oh, you know, you can
no-
take the
no.
Amtrak from Syracuse, though.
You
You take the
can, but
train.
Michelle, that would take forever.
It's an idea.
And not to say that I wouldn't be adverse to the idea, but
Yeah, the train
It's
is
just-
nice when you have a lot of time. That's when you got plenty of time to burn.
Yeah.
Andrew's
I'll just-
on to try to get as
Keep an eye on
much
it, H.
quite good
touring in
at
as possible.
I'm quite good at being self-sufficient in terms of doing what the hell I want to do.
Are you going to drive out there?
Yeah.
You
That's a
Well,
good thing.
actually, yeah, that's a good point. Originally, the idea was to rent a car, but apparently I'm going to be given one. But I don't know how my UK license is going to work in the US now that we've left the EU. I don't know.
Have you ever driven in the United States?
Well, just
Yes,
look it
and I
up.
hate it. I
What
hate
is
it,
it
and I
about?
hate it.
Look it up.
I think you'll be fine. I think your
Why,
license
'cause
will
it's
still
on it?
work.
Because it's a different side of the street, Andrew.
It's not just that. It's it's the other
The congestion.
Probably a lot of
Andrew.
assholes. Yeah.
Andrew, just switch over to Winstead, Connecticut, and let Michelle drive for you.
There you
She's
go.
a good driver.
Yeah, I've seen her on the American Truck Simulator. I'm sure she could get you guys to where you're going.
Now
Do
Gianni's asked.
you drive then? Do you drive, Michelle?
What?
Yeah, they should give her a license. I don't know how she doesn't have one.
Oh, I never passed my test.
Gianni's asked a very interesting question,
What's
and
what's
the answer is that is no, I don't. But you don't have to have a promise. You just find it and just have it.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, the international license thing is not quite correct. I don't have an international license, but I'll still.
Andrew, do you have a
I'll-
promise lined up? What does that mean?
A promise means, do you have a sexual thing waiting for you?
Well, yeah, man. Like I said, there's plenty of apps you can get on.
On Google. Just look it up.
You can get on like you can get on like Tinder or Grinder, or yeah, you can just pop on an app and there's people looking up.
I don't do either of those sort of things. But no, I don't.
There's always a first for everything, you know. Always a first, you know. Some strange while you're in America, you know, maybe plant your seed, go back to the UK. They'll never know who you are. Andrew, you don't even have to tell them your name's Andrew. You can just like, yeah, use Francois. I'm Francois. You know, we'll never know, dude. No one's gonna check your ID, Andrew. You know, yeah, I do it all the time. I do it all the time.
But we use things like Tinder or Grinder. It's like,
oh my god,
you don't know who the hell you're gonna be meeting. They could be serial killers, so there's no way I'd use something like that.
Well, this is a chance to take, you know. No risk, no reward. You know how it goes. Like playing.
I don't. That's the thing. I don't actually.
No risk, no reward. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah, promise is an old school way of putting it, and he's right. You're right, Gianni. You're very.
I've made some broken promises in that sense, like, you know, I'll call you tomorrow. You know.
and you don't.
Elvis, right, this is a fun fact. I know it's random. You know what Elvis had those high jacket collars?
Like a trench coat?
What?
Because the designer, a guy, he was influenced by Napoleon, and Napoleon always had those high collars. That's where he got the inspiration from.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Oh, fun fact.
Iconic.
It is, but can you imagine Napoleon using Tinder? You know,
well, he had a small frame complex, didn't he?
A small man's complex, yeah. Little man. It's always little guys who want to start the problems, I've noticed. You know, it's
yeah,
funny.
but he wore some wicked collars up.
Oh, yeah.
Can't deny that.
Fair enough.
What a guy.
Yeah, I mean.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a really good man.
Napoleon was a small guy, but he wasn't that bad, I suppose.
He's got
Yeah. But they used to call Napoleon the Butcher, so it doesn't sound like a good
I prefer the Mona Lisa, though. I prefer the
He's
Mona
French.
Lisa.
I reckon Francois, aka Andrew, probably had a few jewels with him. You know.
Never have.
Michelle, when you and Francois were in France, did you guys ever make love?
No, we didn't. But we were kind of just dating on and off, mostly just doing a lot of, you know, things like dates,
So, like
lunch
blow
dates
jobs and
like
stuff.
that.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
You didn't get entangled, but you were good friends, yeah?
Couple old fashions now and then after, you know, the store shuts down.
You know he's joking, Michelle.
Did he ever ask you to marry him?
He never got a chance to have found out because I was killed by Franz Mahler before he even got a chance to propose.
She was raped by a German soldier and stabbed to death.
So were you a virgin? So Hans took your virginity and then killed you?
Yeah, I know the old expression, French virgin sounds like an oxymoron, but yes, I was still a virgin. All right.
Asshole.
Michelle, what did you look like back in those days? You know, what was your appearance?
What's that?
What was your appearance when you were in France? What did you look
Brown
like?
hair, kind of shorter, longer brown hair,
Shorter,
kind of a heart-shaped face. Pretty. My name was MicheleDalene too, by the way. It had two L's in my name instead of one.
Michelle.
Oh, with two L's. Okay.
Michelle.
Okay.
Michelle et Andre.
Yeah, but I bet you wore
Francois.
those lovely Edwardian frocks, like with the frilly sleeves and ringlets. I bet you had ringlets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ringlets in my
Brown.
hair. I don't know about that. I think my hair was mostly kind of maybe like a slightly bit of a wave to it. It wasn't really like curly.
Right.
Just think, Jojo, you would have had to wear all those frocks as well.
Well, yeah, I probably would have had to put all, you know, that white makeup that they put on. I would have put a heart on my cheek, you know, just to get around.
Yeah, but if you did that, you might have been taken away to the tower and whipped.
What do you think my name would have been?
I think it would have been. Oh shit! How would I explain it?
Francine.
I see JoJo as a Madeline.
Yeah.
Maybe Madeline.
Yeah, yeah, definitely Madeline. I think I was middle class and brown ringlets, but not real ringlets, if you know what I mean. I probably had to curl it every day. But I definitely wore those dresses with the frills.
Maybe in a brothel.
Stand out a bit.
No, but you had no choice. You had no choice back then. You had to. If a woman was seen wearing trousers back in those days, or pants, whatever you want to call them, you would have been.
I would have been probably.
Yeah.
Back then, if a woman wore any kind of trousers,
yeah.
she'd be looked at pretty oddly, especially unless a lot of people would have said, "Well, boy, she's one of those basically." Emancipated woman, you know, thanks to the
we should bring that back.
I probably would have been a bit of a spy as well, like the fighting in Bastille. So I'd probably go undercover a little bit, maybe.
Oh, once you're in the Bastille, Jojo, there's no getting out.
Yeah, I'm still stuck in it.
I've heard that before.
I hope not.
Yeah.
So what's on the menu tonight? What's for dinner?
Probably might play some video games later and then upload them later on as a premiere because unfortunately some jerk was still trying to basically knock our stream offline right now.
What are you making for dinner, Michelle? What are you gonna have for dinner
tonight?
For
dinner, I don't know. I don't know what we're eating tonight for dinner either.
Oh, I had mash last night. It's lovely, but I've got to eat it because I didn't eat it, but my son ate the whole lot.
Oh yeah.
So I've got to eat mine.
Knowing Ed, it's going to be the usual fare.
Frozen pizza.
No, I mean not pizza, but pasta.
Pizza and pasta.
Well, I hope Ed...
Michelle like a real English roast dinner, like with either lamb or chicken, like with everything.
Well,
everything on the plate.
Chicken, roast beef, maybe. We do have a roast, pork roast. I think it's a beef roast. I think it's a beef roast in the freezer, but honestly, it's gonna be too hot to cook anything in here. Not today, but on Thursday it's gonna be definitely sizzling.
Yeah, I had to have the back door open because like, when I was cooking the pie.
Ooh, Jojo's got her back door open.
I've got my back door open.
Ooh, I love it when a woman says that. Back door's open, come on in.
What are you having later?
Yeah.
Sal, you tell him, Jojo. Ask him what he's having.
Yeah, what you having, Paulie?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting a call as well. I'll be back.
So what are you having tonight?
I think I'm gonna make breakfast for dinner, like a nice omelet and a bagel.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's pretty decent.
That sounds good.
Yum.
I've been eating tacos the past 2 days, so I think I'm gonna make breakfast for dinner tonight.
Omelette, it's gorgeous. I love the smell of it when it's cooking.
Yeah.
Ham and cheese.
Where do you get your tacos from? Taco Bell? Or?
No, sir.
Over there?
Homemade tacos.
Oh, you do them yourself?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Ooh.
I'm not opposed to the Taco Bell, but yeah, no, I've been doing homemade.
Yeah. Do you use ground beef or ground turkey or?
Yep,
Yeah,
use the
okay.
ground beef, season it, all the toppings, cheese, lettuce, tomato, sour
That
cream,
sounds
onion,
pretty
salsa.
damn good.
Ooh, that's a make me itself, though.
And it's pretty easy to put together, Plus,
And
you have to make leftovers.
And
How many
sometimes
eggs
you
do you
eat.
use? I
Sorry,
normally use four eggs for one omelette.
Oh, yeah. I usually use about 3 to 4. Yeah, 3 to 4 eggs and whatever you want to put in there.
Yeah, nice and thick.
sometimes the simplest of meals can be actually the best of meals.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't have to have all this.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Spaghetti, meatloaf.
Yeah,
I don't know
absolutely.
if you guys do meatloaf in the
But for
UK.
lunch,
Yeah,
I like
meatloaf.
beans on
I'm
toast.
not
It's
huge
so bloody
on.
healthy, isn't it? Beans on toast. It's so easy.
Beans and toast is good. A little cheese and bacon on there. Yeah, that's good. It's a good UK meal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just fills you up for a bit. Then
Oh,
you can have a
definitely. It's a
bite.
hearty meal. Yeah, I remember the first time I tried it. I was like, oh, wow, I didn't know they ate that in the UK. And I tried it. It was great. Yeah.
Hey, the way things
Yeah,
are
on
going,
the
guys.
Blackwell or Heinz.
The way
Yeah.
things are going, guys. We might actually have to be relying on stuff like that.
Really? Yeah. Everything's getting expensive. And
Mhm.
well, yeah, we can enjoy the good stuff while we got it as well.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I don't know if you got it, Andrew Francois. I've got the co-op, and they do 6 items for £5 still at the moment.
I
Like you
don't
get
think we have
chicken,
that here.
alphabet, big tub of ice cream, mixed
Nice.
veg, and other chicken. It's really good.
Hey, that sounds
And you
pretty
get a
decent.
Viennetta as well.
No, I don't think we have it. I know what Viennetta is. Because I used to love
Yeah,
Viennetta.
free. I've got 3 at the moment, so doing well.
Yeah, Viennetta was awesome, but I don't think we have those other
351.
things you're talking about.
Yeah, we didn't have it through lockdown because it got really bad, but they started doing it again, so I'm really happy about that.
See, what you guys have got down there as well, you guys have got 24-hour drinking, don't you?
Yeah.
We've got one store up Albert Road where it's 24 hours, but
And
Big
24-hour
bar.
bars and stuff like that. See, they
24-hour bar.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
they banned that up here.
oh really?
Yeah,
the
now they
streamline
all
plan
open at 6
trolling is
o'clock in
just
the morning.
somebody kept still trying to keep knocking off to distribute denial of service shit, which is still trying to do it. That's why it screams the scream. The stream is so choppy because of that reason. I kind of regret that I told T-Mobile that I wanted to downgrade my cell phone plan because if this bullshit keeps up, I might have no choice but to go back to 50 gigabytes, and I can't really afford to do that.
No, you don't think you need to, Michelle. Your stream's running just fine. Should we call the soup kitchen to see what they're serving up today?
Oh yeah.
Nah, don't bother.
Michelle, it's a part of the show. We're gonna call it the soup kitchen. Let's see who picks up. See if George
what do you
picks
know?
up here.
Some of the things you get from the soup kitchen actually look better than the stuff we actually can buy in the
Yeah, I
shops
used to
here.
go to my local soup kitchen back in the day, and I used to volunteer in there.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Good day. Oh, God bless you, ma'am. What are you guys serving up for lunch today?
He's on it.
Oh, sloppy joes. Well, ma'am, I'm coming in. I'm gonna get super sloppy.
Oh, that sounds nice.
God bless you.
Oof, I'm not
Go
eating
fuck
no
yourself.
sloppy joes. That ain't happening. No
Alright.
way.
Sloppy joes.
God bless
Ooh,
you.
Michelle, you gotta go for it, Michelle.
an
That
American
is-
classic.
What's sloppy
That sounds
Joe?
good to me.
So what sloppy joes basically is, JoJo, is it's meat you brown up and then you put a
Spaghetti
sauce.
sauce or sometimes ketchup mixed
Nah,
with
not a
ground
spaghetti
beef, basically
sauce, not-
thrown on a bun.
No, it's not a spaghetti sauce whatsoever. It's more of like a tangy, like a barbecue sauce. I don't know how I would describe it. Maybe like a a mild
I've
barbecue
I've
sauce.
seen it made
It
both
is
ways.
nice.
I've seen
I
it use
think-
spaghetti sauce. I've seen them use ketchup. I've seen them use
I've
barbecue
never
sauce.
seen anyone use spaghetti sauce in my entire life making a
So,
sloppy Joe.
so is it pasta? Is it like bolognese then?
It's just like a sandwich. They call it
It's
sloppy Joe
yeah.
because you put it on a bun and it'll like start coming off of the sides and stuff. You get a little sloppy.
Interesting.
You buy it
National
in one and then it
Avocado
comes out
Day.
the other side.
That actually
It's
makes sure
free
it
to
doesn't
the
go over
people.
it.
That's so good, isn't it?
And it's very
man, what-
easy. It's good. Yeah. You can get
Man,
this
They
stuff
always
called-
give you a little goodie bag as well.
Hey,
at the
Earl, how
end.
you doing?
They'll give you
Hey, Earl.
cans of soup and yeah.
So because
Yeah.
someone's still doing the disco ball of death over here, we're gonna just
Oh my
have
God,
to
Michelle!
upload.
Quit bringing the disco ball up, Michelle. Please. You're focusing on that. Your stream's running good.
Right, I'm watching it. But the only
Yeah.
thing is that we're
But
gonna.
Michelle, I'm gonna put.
if I
I'm
do
gonna
play,
put some.
if I do
Michelle,
play the
Michelle,
video games, they're gonna be uploaded
Michelle-
as Premiere. So
Right. We know, Michelle. You've told us.
Michelle, I'm gonna put something to you. I think you should get Ed to make the meals for one entire week and see how he feels about it, and let him come up with some imagination. I don't just mean get things just from the soup kitchen, or which is fine, but use it to a different version. Try and do something different with it and see what he comes up with. If it's crap, then it's crap.
right now,
Then
I want
fine,
to see Ed
you
start
can't
getting
do it.
off his duff and actually
Yeah,
start
he
walking
can
places.
try that, can't he? Yeah,
Definitely.
That's what I want to see. I want to see Ed start getting off his duff and actually doing things.
Maybe when Ed's closer to the stairs next time, just give him a little
Michelle,
nudge.
Michelle, is he asleep at the moment?
He's asleep right now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but you're 5 hours behind me, aren't you? So,
Bucket of water,
Yeah.
Michelle. Bucket of water.
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock. It's
Tell him the
sleeping.
roof's leaking. Just
yeah,
throw a bucket of water
probably.
on it.
Get that colander and just bang it, Michelle, in the room.
Yeah,
Where's
it's time
that?
for him to get up.
I would say so.
Does he have a nurse coming today, Michelle?
No, I don't know if he does or not, but if he does, he's gonna find out.
Wake up, Pat!
He didn't actually tell. I don't know what his schedules are. I don't know what he's
Yeah.
got.
We'll get him.
I pity those poor nurses.
Well, it's their job, isn't it? I was a support worker. I did personal care. You just got to get on with it.
Did you ever have to take care of anyone like Ed?
Yes. I
Yeah.
did.
I
Yeah.
once did as well. I've never said this to anyone before. I once did.
Yeah.
And yeah. And it was someone with prostate cancer.
Oh, that's too bad.
Right.
And it wasn't the nicest experience. But you work around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
What
tough.
you have to
It's
do.
tough. Basically get them up, get them up and get them ready for the
I get
nurse
it.
coming round.
Yeah.
If they shit themselves, you'd clean it up. If they piss
Yeah.
themselves, you clean it up.
Yeah.
You just got.
I
That was a family. That was a family member. I
I
won't deny it. Just a family member.
No, see, that's the thing, though, Andrew. That's the thing, though. You would, though, because I think it would be easier to take care of a stranger than it would a family member. Because
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I've had to take care of it,
You
you
switch
know.
it off.
Yeah,
You switch it off when you get on with it.
Paul's right about that.
This
Actually.
male was 24 and he had cerebral palsy and he was autistic and he wore nappies. I just had to clean him up. They used to bloody ask me all the time to do it, but I
See,
did it.
we never
did it.
used diapers for this guy. We never used diapers for this guy. It was just a case of having to clean the mess up. And believe you me, I was 25 years old when I was doing this.
Yeah.
Shoot, by the way.
Yeah, I'm still on the books at the agency, but due to personal reasons, I can't work at the moment. But I will go back and do it. Definitely.
I wouldn't do it again. I mean, but Paul, you're right
Oh,
about
I
it.
will.
And both of you are right about it. If it's not a family member, it's easier. But when it's a family member, it's harder
Yeah.
because it's more embarrassing for them and yourself.
It's
Although
harder
you
because
can-
one
Yeah,
thing is
because
you may have seen
got to
you
know
may
things
remember the
as
person
well.
before they got to that level, and so that's your kind of like. I remember when you were able to take care of yourself better. You see them declining. It's very heartbreaking.
yeah.
And you just get
Oh, yeah.
frustrated, you know.
And this other guy, he's a really good
Yeah, I
looking
wasn't
guy,
really-
24, challenging behaviours, autistic, learning disabilities. But I had to shower him, you know? I just
Right.
turned it off. Just get him clean, comfortable. And I had to sing to him as well because he used to go mental. You know?
Well, that's all you
Well,
can
it-
do until the nurse comes. You can clean them up to an extent.
Oh no,
Then
this
the nurse
is in
will
a
come.
home residency. So,
I hated it. I hated it. And you don't want to say you hate it, although there were times when
no, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
I'd lose my fucking rag, and I would say, "Look, I'm
You
fucking
have to
sick
be
of this."
aware because they have
But-
challenging behaviours. They could always strike out. But
Exactly. Yeah.
be on
Absolutely.
your balls, be on the toes.
And it was hard. It wasn't something I would recommend to anybody. But if you are looking, family's family. At the end of the day, you look after your own family,
Yeah, of course.
and they're not always there for you. But this person in particular was never there for me and their side of the family. And yeah,
Yeah.
I put myself in the line to actually do this. And
Okay.
Well, you did the right thing, Andrew.
you know, I hated doing it, but at the end of the day, it's family. And my mother refused to do it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm planning on going back soon anyway to work. You know, keeps me
You
going.
did the right thing, Andrew. You
Yeah,
did the right thing.
I
Two
think so
wrongs
now.
don't make a right.
Believe it or not, he's still alive now.
Oh, thanks to you.
You know.
What part of America are you
Thanks to
going
you.
to, Andrew? Says Whiskey Man.
Which part? What? Sorry.
What part of the United States are you going to? Whiskey Man wants to know.
I'm going to Boston. I'm going to Syracuse after. I've told you guys this before.
Right. Well, he didn't know that. Whiskey Man is a new
Oh,
person.
sorry. I'm sorry.
You go to New York, though.
Yeah. I'm landing there, and then I'll be picked up.
Oh, you go to
So Whiskey
JFK?
Man is short, the East Coast.
Yes.
JFK?
I don't think it was anything anti-Semitic or what I said, Brian.
He's going to JFK, yeah.
Okay.
Andrew, I thought it was pretty anti-Semitic when you asked me what the difference between a Jew and a pizza was, and then you said the pizza doesn't scream when you stick it in the oven. That was a bit anti-Semitic.
Oh my God!
Oh.
You out of your face?
But you know, I'm not here to
Of
judge.
course,
It
Jojo, that
was
never
just a joke.
happened.
It was just
But
a joke. You know,
He knows
Uh-huh.
that. We both know it. And
that-
yeah, it's just a joke.
Don't worry.
It's just a joke. I don't know.
yeah, we all just we joke around here. Although Michelle, when I was outside my work having a cigarette, and I could hear you talking about something about you didn't want people talking about pee and poop and stuff like that, and
Right.
and I had to come in because I was finishing my cigarette and my boss was outside and she was looking around and I thought, shit, I better go back in. You know, I was like, damn, I'm missing the best parts. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
I did hear it on my phone.
Let's see if we can get some of that going for you here, Andrew. Hold on.
No, Paul, don't do it. But yeah, Michelle, you had a point. You want new people on the channel for the morning shows. That's what you were saying, if I remember rightly. And which is fair enough, but you have to speculate to accumulate. And when I say that, I mean you have to go to other shows, talk about your show, advertise your show.
Yeah.
In that way, people will come back to you and they
That
be
is
nice.
so fucked up.
In what way?
Will you stop with the soundboard, Paul? I can't even answer the question. I don't disagree with you, but as like I said, I don't necessarily go on everybody else's live streams. But I will do is I will talk to them in comments if on their videos. I do leave them messages. I respond to the comments so they know that I'm getting out there and saying, like if it's something similar to what I do on my channel, say, hey, why don't you check out my channel sometime? We're doing the same thing, or we're having the same questions.
Another good old trick, Michelle, to get people onto your channel is to look at other people's channels and leave comments on their channels. When I say leave comments on their channels, not on their live channels, but on their
I'm still
actual.
here. I think I pressed the wrong button. Am I still here?
No.
Oh, you're here.
No.
JoJo's here.
No. I think the point is that, like I said, I don't always get a chance to watch shows live. Okay, I do, because sometimes they're really long ones, like the one Rosie does are so long that I can't even sit through them.
Yeah, but
No
Michelle,
more than I can
you'd
sit
be
through new little
surprised
shows.
the amount of people that are unemployed and do nothing with their days, right? Now I'm just gonna say I'm gonna
leave.
Right, take care, JoJo. Have a great day.
JoJo. Love
Stay
you.
Yeah, I
cool.
can't
Hey,
leave that because
JoJo.
I pressed the wrong button and I can't find the bit where I'm on. I can't find it.
You
Can
can't
you
leave
just
us.
print me, Michelle?
Michelle,
Please.
can you? Yeah, you're stuck here. Michelle can't get rid of you.
Yeah.
You're stuck
Yeah,
with us.
you're
JoJo.
ours now. You belong to us.
You're gonna have to shut your phone down completely.
Make me some pie.
Why would she have to shut her
love
phone
you
out
guys.
completely? I don't
Love you.
get this.
Take care. Keep that
Take care, JoJo.
Take care.
Take care, JoJo.
Love ya.
Keep that back door open, girl. Keep it open. 'Cause
What are-
I'm
what are
coming.
Alright, so, you know what,
Like-
JoJo, if you
what-
gotta get going, I'll talk to
My
you
God.
later. It's almost there for me to wrap it up, too.
I was going to say something
I was
before
trying
you
to.
go, Michelle. Yes,
No.
he was trying to.
No.
Yeah.
No. Paul, knock it off. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah. One other thing to do is if you want people to be attracted to your channel, go on to other people's channels and not necessarily find them live, but leave them comments
I know.
and continually
Yeah.
to do that. And eventually you will get people that'll say, oh,
Right,
this
I
Michelle
do. That's what I do.
Delaney
Especially if
look
there's the
at
kind
my
of
channel
videos
a
I
lot."
like to watch, and
Excuse me?
if there's a topic on them that I like, I will comment about the topic. And then,
Okay.
especially with something similar to a topic that I want to explore on my channel, I'll let them know that, hey, I like what you're doing. I'm trying to do the same thing here, or whatever it is. Or we often cover something similar to that on my channel. But I don't post URLs because a lot of the times they block URLs anyway. So
You don't need to do the URLs because they can click on that
I get big nipples.
when it's on the bottom.
Right, when you
half
can
of
click on
their
the
channel.
you can click on the image. I think that goes to people's channel too.
Yeah, that stinks. They took that off where you used to be able to click on the icon and go to the person's channel in some month.
But then, did it
Right.
really work? Because was it really genuine, Paul? I keep calling you Paul.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of them were. I subbed up a couple of channels, and it was better that way. This way, you could go right in and see if the channel was any good. Some people.
I would say it's better. I would say it's better to have people that are genuinely interested in what's been done, rather than just somebody turning up to troll or talk about big nipples and I'm drinking pee and stuff like that.
Right. Like right now, I left a message with Virgo the Goddess about some of her tarot readings. Pointed out that some of her readings have been pretty accurate in my situation of what's going on. And I didn't get a response from her. She's one of those big channels, gets like 39,000 subs, so.
Listen, don't worry about other people's subs. Worry about your own channel.
No, I mean, it's like that. I don't even know if she even saw the comment. That's what I mean. I don't even know if she saw it.
If she didn't, and then always look for other people, and eventually, and trust me, Rosie O'Kelly does know about your channel. I can testify to that.
Yeah, I know she does. And the thing about Rosie Kelly is that the fact is that she is, like I said, she's one of the larger channels. She has not physically come here on my channel. She has watched the video I posted to her here. We did talk to me briefly in the email about the video. She thought that more people liked the live streams than they did the videos. And I pointed out, I said, yeah, but the videos are nice because you can come back and you can watch them later on. Where the live streams, they just keep running and you don't really have
what
any
you
easy
have
way to
to,
get back
I
to them.
suppose, if you want a channel similar to that, then you have to have a mixture of both live and pre-recorded stuff.
Oh, I know.
You know?
That's what I'm trying to do. That's what our show's trying to do. You know, we're trying to have a little bit of both, you know.
Michelle, if you go into her live at night, you know, when she does her chooching, if you go in there and as you've seen in the past, she sort of feels people out. So in other words, you got to be in there 5 or 6 times. I think you should get more active with her because she does take like certain people's channels. Oh, look, could one of my mods put the channel up for people to sub?
Yeah, but see, the problem is, Craig, is some of her mods keep blocking me because they can't tell if I'm the real MicheleMarieDalene because I don't have a check mark next to my name. That's part of the problem. There's no verified check mark next to my name, so some of her mods think I'm a troll, and then they just block me.
I would go on, and this way, if I see you, I would say automatically, "Hi, Michelle. Nice to have you, and as a friend of mine, and nobody's going to block you. And that's it."
Yeah.
If you want to try that, I mean, you should go on there, like, you know, even if it's for a half hour at night, just to make yourself known and part of the crew. And I bet you the amount of money within a month that you'll say,
Christine
you know,
says Rosie is a meeting lady, Milton in Vegas on Wednesday. It should be fun.
I say all types of crazy shit in her chat. I've never been blocked or timed out.
I can't imagine that happening, to be honest.
Yeah. She's always polite to me when I go in there.
No, the Pink Rose Communications is the adjunct of the educational arm, which this program is under. The North American Snow Queen is under Pink Rose Communications. Silvermoon Radio is just their music program. So if you look at my business, it's under Pink Rose Communications.
Well, I would try to jump in there once in a while. You see Tiger Kitties on there and Smelly Cats
Andrew,
on
please
there.
Okay, Andrew, can you do me a favor? Actually, this is for all my mods. If you see this commercial crap, just report it, please. Don't even bother hide it. Just report it because it is this garbage is coming up on all these channels. These spammers. I'll take care of it this time.
Yeah, I see this happen in a lot of channels now, Michelle. But it's been going on for a little bit, but it just changes the names and stuff like that. Like best adult dating site and things. And
I just don't understand why they even bother to do it when it's not even this is not even the channel where that kind of content is going to even get any kind of support. I just don't understand why they would do that. It's like they're advertising on the wrong channels.
I think it's just some sort of Russian bot or something. You know,
they're lonely.
Maybe someone might take the website and use it. You never know.
Yeah, I might go to that. I don't know. I'm looking for love.
I don't know. I mean, we're all looking for love.
So anyway,
guys.
what I'm trying to get at is the
Yeah.
The Silvermoon radio show started out as an experiment originally on Discord, and then we went from Discord to Discord and Twitch. But because YouTube's copyright laws, I can't do it on YouTube. Technically, I can't do it on Twitch either, but Twitch doesn't seem to care as much. So I just said, fine, put Silvermoon Radio up on Twitch. And I don't think it really does too good on Twitch. But then again, it didn't do too good on Discord either. So
Yeah, it's kind of.
Discord's the worst.
I
Still.
think
Discord's a hellhole.
I think
That's
the
why
music
I
shows
left
are
it,
good
and
for
that's
what
why
they
it
are.
would be a
Andrew,
bad
you used to
show.
listen to the music show when you were working. You know what I'm talking about. The music
Yeah,
shows are
I've done
good
that
because you
before,
got a chance
yep.
to listen to something nice when you're working.
Yep. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it the few times I've done it. However, I do find Discord to be a little bit of a minefield of
Yeah.
just a minefield in general, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't go near it again if you paid me.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I agree that even my Discord channel has become as
It
getting
doesn't
kind
matter
of
whose
seedy in
Discord
there
channel
again.
is. It depends. It just is. It's a troublemaking website. Simple as.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. I mean, I think my Discord's getting a little seedy again.
Well, what to do about that is change it.
So I'm wondering if I should just basically just take out the garbage, if you know what I mean by that.
Yeah, but I when you mentioned Charlotte and Monica earlier on your chat, I would say, Michelle, I would just leave them to it because. Look,
well, I haven't talked to either one of them lately.
I wouldn't. I can imagine which one that is. But never mind. But Michelle, I would just. If they want to come back, that's up to them. But look, it's going to put a lot of people off, you know.
Not if you come back to, you know, I think it would be nice to have you at least as a friend request, you know. Let's see, I don't know my Discord account number, but it should be easy to find it. MicheleMarieDalene.
Michelle, who are you talking to for friend request?
Michelle and Monica and Charlotte.
Oh.
And I would say just avoid them like the plague.
I do.
Because, especially Charlotte, because she's toxic. She's toxic as anything.
Yeah, so is somebody else we know of. And it's not Monica.
Leo. Yeah, well, Leo, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, Leo begged
two
me
very
to try and get in
toxic people I
contact
know
with,
of.
Monica.
One's a guy, one's a girl.
Well, Leo had mentioned to me, this was before we stopped talking. She was like saying, "Can you please try and get hold of Monica?" And I was like, "Well, I'll try," but Monica says, "No, tell her to go and fuck off." And that was Monica's words.
Yeah.
Right, so Monica doesn't like
that's
Leo.
coming from
Leo
Monica, you know?
Can't blame her on that one. Yeah, can't blame her on that one.
Yeah.
Because Leo's not a nice person.
No, not at all. Oh yeah, let me remind you guys again what she said here. I'll play it.
Yep.
MicheleMarieDalene is a fat, nasty, angry, fake, permafro, lazy, good-for-nothing complainer with bad vision and probably a fake bum knee. She is looking for a free handout and stop donating to her.
And I fell for a lot of the lies that people were saying about Paul, for example. And I thought, no, if he was guilty of anything like that, then he wouldn't be on YouTube. It's something. And I thought,
the point is, they don't know. They don't know, so they don't know who's doing what, so they have to point a finger somewhere. It happens all the time.
I realized that, and I thought, no. that.
A lot of bitterness, a lot of sour grapes being eaten. You know.
Yeah.
It happens. You know. It's hurt. You know. There's a lot of hurt there. There's a lot of hurt there, and.
Well, I would say that it's probably not best to have them on your channel. Okay, Monica could have, you know, some good ideas for stuff, but Charlotte wasn't interested in anything like that.
No.
And, you know,
Well, you know what I think? You know what I think is kind of sad overall is when you look at my channel. Is here's this person that runs this channel that puts a lot of love into what they do, and you got these people that someone wanted to just tear them to shreds. Why? I don't know.
Well, I remember Noodles once calling Charlotte the destroyer of channels, and I think now looking back, I think he might have had a point. And I don't agree with what a lot of Noodles says, as you know. Me and Noodles aren't exactly the best of friends, but I think he had a bit of a point on that one, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monica, I don't know. It's up to you what you want to do with that, but things have changed a lot since.
Yeah, it'd probably be in her best interest just to stay away. I would imagine.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
You know, last time I talked to Monica, she said to me that she was kind of sorry for some of the stuff that happened. I said, "Well, just send me a friend request on Discord." And I sent her a friend request on Discord, and she never got back to my friend request. And she never sent me a friend request. So I think she has doubts if she wants to be friends or not.
Yeah.
Well, the last time I heard from Monica was she messaged me when Leo had asked me to try and get in contact with Monica. And what had happened was I got in contact with Monica, and Monica basically says, no, she can go and F herself.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'd work, Michelle. Either way. No.
So basically, Monica's asking you to contact Leo, and Leo's asking you to contact Monica.
No, that's not what I said.
Well, Leo can't talk to Leo. Leo can't talk to Monica directly.
No, it's the other way around, Michelle. You aren't listening. You're not reading the captions.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, no.
When I was sort of semi-friendly with Leo, I don't know why, she asked me to contact Monica, which I did do.
Right.
And Monica eventually got back to me and says, no, she can go and F herself.
Okay. So in other words,
I wouldn't even know that place.
But Monica doesn't. But Monica doesn't want to talk to Leo. Basically,
they hate each other's guts, but Leo is the biggest flip-flopper. But then again, we've all been guilty of that, but not to this degree.
No.
You know?
Well, yeah. I won't speak on that.
The reason for that was because at the time, Tiger, Leo didn't really have anybody. Everyone was hating on Leo. And Leo thought she could get in somewhere or some backup, you know. That's the only reason. That's the only way I can think of it as the reason, you know. But that's what happened, you know. And I can print it. I can print it out. I can show you guys this if I can get back onto the Discord, which I'm sure I can easily bring back up.
Oh, I know. It's like you said about my Discord, though. I want to get back to that real quick. You said my Discord's getting kind of seedy. I kind of agree with you that my Discord is getting kind of seedy. You got
Michelle, I've not been in your Discord for months, and I've heard constant things about how disgusting it is and how horrible it is and nasty it is, and I'm just telling you how it is.
Actually, I've been working on getting rid of the really disgusting nasties, but there's some there still, and I'm working on it.
And Tiger
I might just have to close the whole Discord down.
Did I call you Sal? Or?
And I like Tiger Kitty. I didn't at first. I'll admit that. I couldn't stand her.
Yeah, you have my authorization.
But she's a really nice woman. She's a really nice woman. And you can tell when people don't like someone and people don't want you to like someone, they'll make up rumors about them.
Physical therapist coming today, so
That you hate them.
Yeah, Dubs, I know. I'm working on trying to get rid of the really bad ones on the Discord. And it's
you have my
becoming
permission.
really
You can
hard because they
take
keep
care of
coming
your
in.
client.
And I'm thinking I'm going to need to have to add a bouncer up the door, so to speak. Somebody who really will
See you
screen
later.
them.
Bye-bye.
Well, in answer to your question, Tiger, why did Leo want Monica contacted? Probably the same reason why Michelle wanted Monica contacted. But it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking for
Yeah.
someone to get their back, you know.
No, and I just can't, and you can you hear Tiger on the night shows, and Tiger's never done anything wrong, ever.
No, not at all.
Never once.
A couple of times.
And she's always been friendly and honest, I would say, which is something very rare.
Yeah,
on the
no, I've never
internet,
had a problem whatsoever with Tiger Kitty or
I
any
think she's
issues
lovely.
or
I
had to
think she's
question
lovely.
anything or nothing like that. Yeah, no, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
I've had some issues with Tiger.
All I know is just that right now is that, like I said, we've had some new people in Discord that are definitely were unsavory.
Well, be careful, Michelle. That's all I'm saying.
I had to send some of them out. One person.
She's had quite a few come in,
Yeah.
and she just gives them the boot.
Good.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That happens.
You mean at
yeah.
her live show or in the Discord?
No,
Okay.
she knows who they are. Because she's got a memory like a freaking elephant. He knows who comes in the chat.
Tiger, what's that evil zombie saying about me?
No.
I'm
No, there was never anything about Honor, Tiger Kitty. No. Those are the regular, those are regular people that come in.
Yeah.
She never said anything then about anybody.
Look, it's the end of the day. You've got to have a thick skin to be on the internet. Now, if you can't handle it, then don't even be on it. I've always said that. You just take it and just go on and do what you want to do.
Yeah.
If people hate you, then hate you, then fine. But don't let it get to you. Because the minute you let it get to you, that's when they've won.
Yeah.
In their little tiny weird minds.
Right.
And I'm using air quotes, by the way.
Rosie actually, she plays with the trolls. She plays with them. A little bit. Whatever.
Best thing to do. But sometimes you shouldn't really have to. You know what I mean? That makes it. You shouldn't have to. But it's just life. It's just life. And life in general, even before the internet or YouTube or Discord, it was like that anyway. It's just easier to do it now behind behind screen and not be, attached straight away to that incident. It's like, God, get a fucking life.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're perfectly right. Guys, I'm going to get off. I got to get something to eat.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to have to do exactly the same because I'm actually getting quite hungry now because it is now just after 5:30. So,
I'm going to go and lay down a little bit and put Paul's video on and listen to the raindrops keep falling on my head.
Very good. We'll get you to sleep.
Well, guys, it's almost time for me to get ready to wrap it up. So,
Michelle.
We'll do a new one soon, Craig.
Let's get the horizontal mambo in there.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have to go to a different website for that. You'll have to go to a different
All
website.
right, okay. All right.
Have a great day.
Johnny,
Bye,
Andrew,
Grandpa.
Michelle.
take care, John.
Okay, John. You got it, son. Bye. Bye.
Have a great
All
day.
right. Take you
You
guys.
too.
See you guys
And
later.
Michelle?
Keep safe, everybody. Okay.
All right. Take care, guys. Take care, Andrew.
All right.
You too, guys.
See you
You
later,
take care,
guys.
Paul.
You have a
Michelle,
nice day.
John,
Ciao, ciao,
everyone
everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye.
stay safe. Love you.
Yep. And that's pretty much it. Just a regular night, afternoon show, morning show. I'm going to redo the retainer in my mouth because I think I need to adjust it a little bit. It's pretty good, but I need to adjust it a little because it's not quite right. So it's better than it was before. At least how it comes on enough, easy enough. But the problem is that the tooth is being pushed back further than I really wanted to be pushed back. So I'm gonna fix that. And to do that, you just use hot water and you remold it, and then you just put it back in, and that's what we'll do. That won't take long. And so I might play some World of Warcraft today, and then maybe tonight we'll make it into a premiere. Heaven forbid. That's gonna take a while to upload. You know how that is. So weather's good for that, so it might be something to do. Alright, guys. Everybody, thank you for coming. I'll see you tomorrow morning, at least at 10 a.m. I do not guarantee I'm going to do another 5 in the morning, but you never know. Tomorrow is going to be warmer. Thursday is going to be hell, and I mean, literally hell. Close to 40, feeling like 40 degrees Celsius. It's going to be cooking, alright? And so, do me a favor, everybody, keep cool. And I'll talk to you soon. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, girls. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're going to be eating a lot of it. No. I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money
Well,
into
I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want a big whopper.
These are the real deal, baby. These are real.
But would you wouldn't want, you've seen Rosie. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, we also see, like, other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the fame, the calendar, the clapper. Let's call the spirits back real quick.
Golden one. Versus. Fight.
That's how we take care of those pests.
Ow! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright. And thank you very much for watching. Stay out of trouble, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Yep. Okay.